tell you too that you do have the iPad in the radio, but when I go live on my sprint, I mean, I'm saying on my DJ show in my sprinter.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, so I
shit.
can blast my music.
Oh, that's badass.
But I don't have it set up the right way. I got the chairs in there. So I'm thinking, I remember back in the days they had that thing called Pimp My Ride.
Pimp My Ride,
Pimp My Ride.
And it was
Oh.
Exhibit, but I know the show is over. But I Googled the thing and the place is still
Right
here.
here,
Burbank.
it's like
It's-
like
it's
15
there.
minutes, 10
Right
minutes, yeah.
So I was like, man, how can I figure this whole thing out? Well, maybe they can take the chairs out and put like a little stand in there or something.
Lazy is a fucking
And-
hustler.
Nice.
Lazy's always thinking. I love how you think.
I didn't
that.
have no other choice.
Yeah.
Yo, that's awesome. Let's get an intro and we're rolling.
Oh, yeah,
let's do it. 'Cause
Mic
I wanna
check.
hear-
Well, I'll
Mic
tell you
check.
later. I'll
No,
tell
no,
you.
No,
tell
you
us
gotta
on
tell me
the
now.
audience.
You
So,
gotta tell me now.
right after the intro, we'll get right into the Pimp My Ride, Pimp My Sprint van. Let's do it. All right, here we go.
Mic check, mic check. We are here, John Doe, LV Visions, and Lazy motherfucking K.
Yeah.
What up?
Yeah.
Bravo.
DJ
Check.
Lazy.
DJ Lazy motherfucking K.
Thank you
I like
so-
that one better. DJ Lazy motherfucking K. I like
What's
that.
up with it, DJ
Hashtag.
Lazy?
Nah, chilling. I'm just glad here with you, John Doe. Mr.
John Doe.
Call him Jay, John.
You can call me
But
Jack.
yeah, this is dope. I'm happy.
Thank you so much for stopping
excited
by.
for
I'm
him to-
excited.
You want to know what's funny? I was debating who to bring in yesterday. I was like, yo, who can we hit up? And then I get a text out of nowhere. Ryan, do you know Ryan?
Yeah, Ryan, your engineer.
Ryan
Shout out to
goes,
him.
Yo,
He turned
you
down
should
my
have
Pro Tools.
Lazy on the show. She has some stories. And I was like,
Yeah,
yo, that's
'cause-
the sign. I was like, yo, let me hit her up real quick.
You know why? Because he was fixing my Pro Tools, and it takes time to,
Yeah.
So boom, we was just talking.
Nice.
And he's a dope ass person too. Like he really has a lot of like willingness to make things
Yes.
happen. And he reminded me at his age, like 20 years ago, when I had that same like, well, I'm just here and I just see what's going on, and I'm just trying to find myself. And
Yeah.
and I was just the same way with the music. So I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had a long conversation, and
Oh,
he
that's
brought
dope.
my whole memories back. I was like, this is cool.
And that's what we're going to do right now is bring all them
Yeah.
memories back, because I know you, Lazy, but I don't know your New York history. I know more of your LA
Yeah.
history now. You've been in LA for
Yeah,
a few, so I
2
want to hear about
years.
the New York history, because
and
I
thanks
see you.
to you and the whole basically area where I was staying at, because when
Uh-huh.
I came to LA, I drove my Sprinter to go to South by Southwest, and I made
Okay.
a joke. Everybody wanted to ride back to New York with me. I was like, nah, I'm going to LA to see my friends. I ain't nobody riding back with me to New York. So when I got in my car, my friend was like, all right, let's go to LA.
Okay.
I'm like, I was just lying, I didn't want all them in my car. I didn't know they carry drugs. Oh, he was like, oh no, I already set it up. We got to go now.
we
So I
going.
said, fuck it, let's go. And
Okay.
I end up in the neighborhood watch.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, and I don't know if you remember my Sprinter, but we had
Yeah, I
a
remember.
client there that was like, yeah, come and work with us. We'll record, blah, blah, blah. But next thing you know, I just put my Sprinter there, and I was there for a whole long
I
time,
remember.
paying rent, bills, everything in New York and New Jersey. I live in New Jersey, actually.
Okay.
And then I said to myself, you know what? Let's pack the house there. This is where I want to be. And then I just decided to stay here. And the minute I got rid of everything in New York, my whole life became a drama here.
Oh, yeah? For real?
I was like, what the hell?
Tell us about it. Well, let's scale back a little bit. Give us a little bit about your history of the New York history, how you came up, where you came up, all that stuff, because we're not familiar with New York. So
I
you
know,
gotta put us on
but it's
game.
like stories. I mean, I'm going to be fast with it, but just to give you the whole full scenario real quick. I was born in Mexico.
Okay.
I have 2 moms. Crazy Mexican drama in my family. So I ended
Okay.
up moving with my mom to Spain at the age of 3.
Wow,
I
okay.
learned my Spanish in Spain, Madrid, and that's when I heard hip hop for the first time in Madrid.
Okay.
But then drama with my family ended up going to Switzerland. But when I got
Wow.
to Switzerland at 16, I didn't finish school. I just started working, and more drama with my family. And I kept listening to hip hop, and people in Switzerland was like, yeah, I just came from New York. I got me a dope ass clothes and this and that. For little money over there, you can get a whole lot. So I was
Uh-huh.
like, in Chinese food, you get this much, you get this much food. I'm like, okay. So I went to New York at age of 16. Like literally ran away from home, all the drama in my life. It's like, and I just end up in New York at a friend. And
Wait.
then
Why'd you run away?
just drama. Like I like
Wait. What's drama?
family drama. You a girl, and then they gotta go this, and then it's like it was my family was just not working. Like my
Okay.
whole family was, and I just ran away,
Okay.
and I never looked back. I really never understood that. I ran away.
So you were 16
Yeah,
by yourself
by
in
myself.
New York.
Mm,
Where do you go?
That's
Who do you
wild.
go? Like, I mean, how do you get a
Well,
place? Or
one
who do you
thing I
meet?
was
How
in
does it work?
I was in Switzerland, so I was able to do little part-time jobs, and I saved my money. So boom, as a kid, I just took my money and got in a hotel. And then when you're young, you don't mind meeting people and going to their houses. So sleeping in I was sleeping in studios. I was sleeping in a lot of studios. This is like my history, studio. So basically, it's like just trying to find myself, and I just was so determined to like, this is what I want to do. I love this music, and that music found me all the way in Europe. So, so this is, let's put it, this is 1990. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. So in 1990, my whole life changed. I started working with people that now are superstars. I was helping them just to go get coffee or figure out how to DJ, do this, and then next thing you know, I use my heart, like your engineer yesterday.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, boom, I was in. But the only problem, I couldn't stay in the country because I wasn't from there. So I had to figure out my whole life.
Oh shit.
And it was just like helping people is what made DJ Lazy K.
That's dope.
So it's more to it, but go ahead. I answer your questions.
No, that's good. It gives me. I didn't know you bounced around so much. I thought you were just
Yeah.
a New Yorker. To be
Yeah.
honest.
And in New York, I was just doing the same thing. I would go to different states or different parts of New York, Brooklyn, Queens. I was always bouncing around, and then I started doing my mixes. Like, how I'm gonna live? I can't
Yeah.
even get a job here. So I was hanging out with a lot of hustlers, drug dealers, rappers, things like that. So then I learned from them how to make money. So I was watching them. Well, they sell drugs. I don't want to go to jail, but I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna sell music. I'm gonna sell music. I'm gonna DJ. I started hanging out with the X-Men, a lot of whole dope ass DJs in New York. I used to go to Flex parties at the tunnel,
wow.
and then I got real cool with Flex, and then Flex used to let me stay in the booth with him, and every rapper that came in, hey Flex, I was telling my number,
man.
call
Yeah.
me, and then the same thing. I did that over and over and over and over until I became this person that had all the connects. So everybody came to me like, yo, okay, put this out first. Here's my song. It got New Memphis Bleak in it, and nobody got it. You put that out, and then the money started coming in. Put my number on the phone. I'm not going to be running around selling one tape for $10 every 80 minutes. I got a DJ 90 minutes, A, side B. Nah, so I started making copies. I put my number, and then my phone started ringing. Connecticut, Miami. Hey, we want that tape. I heard this DJ Clue. You say fuck Clue on your tape. We want to know what's up with that.
Oh, wow.
I was like, man, he ain't got no skills, and he just a rich boy with his dads. And I started dissing Clue, and then from there, the whole
What?
streets was like, Lazy K got a lot of balls. So I was in the tunnel, and then one of the famous DJs there, Jassy, just started writing, that's her. So people started pointing at me. So they realized that I wasn't a guy on my tapes, so I was a young boy, because I sounded like a young boy. I used to, yeah, Lazy K, what's up, nigga? I was real tough on my tape. Yeah,
Really?
nigga, I used to curse. I used to like, let me bring that shit back.
Ooh.
And I was killing it on the turntables. And then I used to go in the club, and then I had a mob of chicks with me.
Ooh.
So
that's dope.
all the
Fire.
record labels be like, Lazy K, what you doing? We want you to come to this listening party.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
can you bring the Murder Mommies with you? So in the Murder Mommies back in the days was not that famous. Rod Digger, Lala from MTV.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh,
wow.
shit.
talking about Lala, I was hanging out at my parties in Miami. Is that Carmelo Anthony? That's mine, Lazy. Nobody talks to him.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Back
Like
then.
that. Back then. Then Remy Ma was part of the Murder Mommies too. And that's how she started making, I think I was cool with K Slade. Like, me and K Slade was almost like the same type of blood when it came to the streets. Very humble people, very good, always helping, very hustling person. And K Slade, to me in my mind, was Lazy K backwards. So
Oh, okay. Okay.
so I used to come to him, and he used to tell me, yeah, you got the whole crew of girls. I want to do the same thing. I'm thinking about getting this magazine, Stand On Magazine, and this and that. And why don't you get a spread on my magazine? So things just started happening from there. And then, like, I kept just going with the taste. Never thought about let me go get a record deal or let me start my own business or everything. I was just staying in the country.
How old are you right now?
With a visa. At that time, I was probably like 23. I was already
Okay.
4 or 5
How'd you
years
put the
in.
girls together? I'm kind of curious how you brought a
Dan
bunch-
Diva magazine. I did a photo shoot for Dan Diva magazine, and on the cover, I had my outfit, and then I had guns on me.
Okay.
And then I had my long black hair, little Latin chick.
Uh-huh.
They used to, Dan Diva magazine was used to guys and, all other stuff. But here's this girl, this pretty girl looking all gangsta. I had big ass gun, like metal gun. Not that I carry guns. Matter of fact, it was a fake gun. People don't even know that.
Not the secrets.
But it made me look so hard. And the next thing you know, Remy called me like, oh, I like the cover. Oh, it looks so, I want to be like that. I'm like, you're the shit. I'm like, come to my birthday party. And then, see if you can hang. Next thing you know, we just became friends and everything. She took me to her little tours when she started doing lean back and everything. With Tego Calderon, we went to Dominican. I was DJ for them. We used to be so high. Sometimes I used to be on stage and Tego would be like, AC, play it again. And we did that song like 10 times one time in one show, like lean back.
dope.
His verse.
Oh, really?
We couldn't get past that song because it was so hot that the crowd wouldn't let him get out. Again. So it was crazy. It was
That's
the
Wow.
And we just kept going. And next thing you know, me and the partner, the Murder Mommies, had a big fight one time.
Why?
I forgot what it was because I felt like we were supposed to get somewhere. Like
Okay.
record an album or drop something, and she was supposed to help me, but I felt like this partner that I created, it became too strong and too powerful, and then I felt like she was steady being humble for us. She was trying to get herself on, and she wanted to become a radio personality. She wanted to do this, and then I felt like it's not working. Go ahead, keep the Murder Mommies, do what you gotta do. I want to drop an album. I want to go on tour with somebody and be. So we split. We're still good today. All the girls, all the sisters, we're still friends. Everything is amazing. So I'm always keeping in mind that if I really gonna do this, I need to reach out and make this happen. But the beauty of that was Max B after that in French Montana, the rapper that nobody wanted to sign.
Dang, that's crazy.
And at the same time, Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle was another person that I helped his career. So what happened there, I left the Murder Mommies. And then I was cool during the whole time with Dipset, Rockefeller. Def Jam office had everybody in one spot in New York. You go to the Def Jam office, and then you had Murder Inc., Rockefeller. You had all of them in one
Wow,
spot.
that's kind of powerful. I didn't know
So
that.
I used to bounce from office to office. I go to Irv Gotti, then I go to the other one over there. Then I see Russell Simmons all the time. All these people. And I'm just a regular Lazy K, not famous. But I was so famous in the industry.
Yeah.
And I never figured that out, like how this, but there it is. Max B came to me, yo, okay, Jim Jones, man, I'm dropping that tape, man, fuck that nigga. I'm like, Jim Jones my friend. Nah, fuck that nigga, man, I can't deal with this, whatever. I just say, well, I'm gonna just do my job, because I heard that Max B was getting really, really hot. So I'm like, man, I'm about to do this. I gotta pay bills. Boom. Next thing you know, it was a frenzy in New York. He started dissing Jimmy. I couldn't even keep the CDs on that shit was selling so hard. My phone wouldn't even ring. It was like money pouring in. I didn't even know what to do. I was like, this is what I always wanted. And then Max V was so hot in New York, and then you can feel the people when they call you, that hunger, like, oh, I gotta get this guy. What I gotta do? What it was something I never experienced before. When somebody wants something and it was such a big demand, like people that claim to be broke, all of a sudden they have all this money.
It was like a drug. It was like a drug at that point. It's like they sound like fiends. It's like I need that.
Yes, because this is the thing. It was like nobody seeing this guy. Nobody, just a guy on the side with somebody famous, just packing the club so big. It was lines and lines around the corner, like, and then you had to rebook him in order to the people to come back, and he was arguing with everybody, the whole industry, and the only person he trusted was me. So there I was. I was signing contracts. I didn't know what I was doing. I was signing contracts. I was making phone calls. I was driving vans. I didn't even have my Sprinter then. I was like, okay, I gotta rent this van. This shit goes $200. Man, and then here comes French. Calling every day, bugging every day, trying to get to all my friends, and nobody. He whack. Nobody want to work with him. Okay, but he's cool. He had Cocaine CD. Let me interview him. We'll see what's up. So he just started coming around. And the next thing you know, he became friends with my whole team, but me.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah. Well, why not with you?
Because I don't know. It was like, he was always like, I don't know. It was something about me and him. He was like, I don't know. Like,
So you don't fuck with a friend?
I do.
Yeah.
I did after. Like,
Okay.
as a friend, post. Not
Yeah.
like that. But,
Oh,
like,
okay.
you know, like we was friends. But But I never understood that relationship until today. I still don't get it. People always like, why don't you call French? He's in Cali and this and that. But I never could understand why me and him. It was so many things that I did for him, and it was so many things that he didn't want to help me. Like I remember one time he had Khaled on the phone. And Khaled is my friend, mind you. I was with Terror Squad. I've been in Miami at his radio station. Oh, let me talk to him. And he literally just like give me the phone, but push in. Like, no, you ain't talking to nobody.
Oh.
In that moment, I realized, like, I fucked up. I realized, why I didn't sign contracts with all these people? These people got all this power right now, and all I have is a friendship
Yeah.
that is not even working.
If it's it has to be on paper.
Max B,
Yeah.
French.
Drop the gems. No, I think
Let's
it's
not even
important.
tell Kanye West neither, because Kanye was another person that I help who he is.
Stop.
Yes, Kanye was not a rapper, not at all. I'm the one who told him, "Why don't you rap, man? You can't stop talking."
Okay, well, here. Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
And then he used to come around with all these tapes, like with just instrumental tapes. I'm like,
Here's the shit.
who listens to that?
Wow.
It
La-
does. People
lazy.
listen to instrumental tape and not to rap on it, to take the beats and rap on it, not to just ride around listening to instrumentals. So there it is. He started rapping, and if you do the history, he in a couple of his songs, he mentioned my name, like, yeah, Lazy K said I can rap, so why not do it? Like,
Wow.
And
Oh,
I
yeah?
was, and she got all the most rapping motherfuckers in her tapes. Like, that's how he used to talk. And then he did that song about chicks with Consequence. You can probably Google it somewhere. And in the song, he said, if I had a menage a trois with Lazy K and something K, maybe, hey. Like, he was just daydreaming on his song, and that's out somewhere. You can probably find it. I
Damn.
was like, damn, he really liked me like that. And then today I'm like, Kim Kardashian, black hair, long, she did kind of look like me a little bit. Like, damn, another
Another one that
no
got
check again.
Well,
So that's been my life, helping.
go back. I want to hear when you say you helped French Montana, you helped Kanye, you helped these people, and you never got them into contract. What would you do differently?
Because my thought was like, I got the exclusive. I go hit
Yeah.
Canal Street. I go hit Queens. I go hit, I'm going to sell one box here, one box. My mind was in my world. My
Right.
mind was one
Hustle.
box, 100 that, 200. I was counting my own money. Would have to ask anyone else. And then I would just, okay, we're going to do shows. So I had a whole other plan. And I didn't have, until today, I really don't have all the full knowledge of the business because I'm so good at doing what I'm doing that I didn't take the time to study other things that are right now.
Yeah.
Very
You're just like
important.
focus on that one thing. That,
Yeah, but
you know what I'm
now
saying?
it's like I'm trying to retrieve to my past to trying to figure out where is all this money. You know what I'm saying? Because you Google my net was like $2,500,000, and I'm over here like, damn, the rent is due.
Yeah.
Where's the money?
What's this net worth they speak of?
Where's this $250,000? And then I Google around like, where's this money? But then yeah, boom, there it is. iTunes. They got my mixtapes. They got all my Max B mixtapes, my shit that I did with Kanye that gave me for free that I don't sell. You know, French and stuff. I'm like, oh, that shit is on iTunes. How the fuck they put that shit on iTunes?
Who
You know
put
what I mean?
it?
I don't know. So then I was trying to talk to Waka's mom. Waka Flocka, she's very good at business. I was like, Lazy, maybe it's somebody in another country. Like you can think Nigeria or Canada. You know, somebody else is selling that with different lows. You know what I'm saying? So you got to do this and do that. I started adding in my head. I was like, let's just go drop another tape and wait for that. Let's go wait till Max B come home. Because it's a tale in there. But I looked, and it is stuff in on iTunes of mine. But all the same shit is for free everywhere else. So I don't get it. So that's my case of life today, trying to figure out where's this money right now. So hopefully Max B come home, and then we can clear that because it's DJ Lazy K present Max B, but it's his music and it's my voice. So I'm trying to figure out the rules and regulations of how to get this happening. And that's where I am today. But then again, I'm like, forget all that shit. We'll do that later. Let me get in the studio. Let me work on a Lazy K album. And let me see what's up with Cali and all this. So guess what? I've been here 2 years. I'm already doing the same shit I'm doing in New York.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm over here helping Cali artists get on. And on top of that, the beauty about it is now I ship them over there.
Well, Lazy, let me ask you something. You're doing the same shit you did in New York.
Yeah.
What is the lesson you took from New York that you're doing differently over here?
The lesson that I took in New York is just to
Because everybody made it over there.
do paperwork. I'm learning to how to figure out to do the split sheets and to do everything that at least something is secure for the future, because I'm getting older and older, and then all this energy and adrenaline that start to decrease. So now I just want to find a different peace in my life. You know what I'm saying? And then with this whole thing, no clubs, I used to DJ in clubs a lot. So for the past 6-7 months, I found myself with no work, no nothing. And then I find myself with a whole lot of competition. Now you got Jada Kiss, Fat Joe, all these people doing what I was doing for years. Now I got all these people, digital markets and people on Spotify and people on iTunes and YouTube doing this shit I've been doing for years. So now what I was doing for years that I thought it was not a job, it became a job today. Now it's kids and people that's hustling. Oh, I can boost your Spotify. I can get you on this and do that and do that. That's the thing that I did back in the days, but it was more like in a street way. Now it turned into digital, but I was also doing digital with Max and French and everything. So I learned all that. Like I'm a digital genius, you know what I'm saying? But not for me. I always do it for other people, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just stay humble. And I've been like, look, John is an example. He opened his doors for me. He trusted me. He gave me a nap. I was able to book his studio. I was sleeping literally for 6 months in front of his studio in my Sprinter. Going in there, take a shower, go back in my Sprinter. I got to change my life. And I did it. And then on top of that, all the money I had saved, I don't know if you remember my partner for 14 years. As soon as we got to Cali, he got Hollywood. He made a whole bunch of girls. And here I am in Cali by myself. By myself.
You came because of him?
No, we came together.
You came together?
But when we got here, everything split. Everything changed. He decided to go his way, and I wasn't going to put up with that shit. So I'm like, bah. And then I wasn't going to go back
What
home.
happened? What happened with you guys? Like, what like...
We was a couple. I mean, me and my partner for 14 years, a guy, he's not somebody that, is in the industry, but it's behind the scenes or whatever. But yeah, it was like you have your partner, your wife, or we weren't married, but it's like I got over here, and then all of a sudden I end up by myself. And then me and my daughter had a conversation back. She's still back in New York. She was like, you DJ Lazy K, you the strongest woman I ever met. I never seen nobody bounce back so many times like you and help so many people like you. Stay there, and I bet you can do it. And my daughter gave me the strength and the courage. It was like a whole year I was walking in the zone like I was like a zombie. I couldn't believe this shit was happening to me. I turned all that energy. I find new artists. I kept booking studio time here with John, or with you, not other studios.
I just fuck with you. I don't care where you go, girl. Get it.
I know. And then it's like, I'm going to do this the right way this time. And hopefully all these people that came in the past will come back in the future. You know what I'm saying? Or we'll see what was done there. And then maybe,
Why don't you put it on a bigger level and call the French Montana and be like, yo, bitch, I put you on. Yo, Kanye, I put you on, motherfucker. No, for real.
No, for real.
Like, I pull those plays. I'd be like, yo, Dick, don't forget all the shit I did for you.
That's actually like the... Yeah, that would have been the way I would have did it back in the days.
Why not do it now?
But because now I learned something different.
What?
Because now I learned that the more I help, the more things happening in my life. And the more, and sometimes it ain't even about money. I know it's money, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I wouldn't be able to explain this to you, but just by the fact of how life moves and just studying things around you, I really feel like by me helping French and got him where it got him, it opened the doors for other people that it didn't have to come directly from his mouth or he directly give me the money, but other people did. Other people booked me for this, or they wanted me to host my mixtape, or they wanted to get things out of me, and that money came a different way. Not from French, but it did. I did kind of like.
But I feel like you got credit from all these people. You know what I'm saying? Like you could finally pull like those strings or like that favor where it's like, yo, why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, know, like.
It's just my
pride.
My pride
Yeah.
and my I have always a problem asking. Like asking.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
I don't know why.
Not me.
And it happened last night too. Like I went to somebody's house and I wanted to get something out of the house. And do you want something? You want some water? You want some coffee? You want some? I'm okay. Just want some water. But in my head, I'm like, damn, I wanted that. But it's crazy. It's like that's I just.
You can't just give. You gotta ask too. You gotta ask when it's time. There's a right time to ask.
Yeah,
and it's
definitely something. Yeah,
and it's not like you're just taking because you're like that's what I'm saying. You have so much credit because you already have gave. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's different.
I guess it's from moving fast. I think that's where it come from. Like I get here, achieve there, but then all of a sudden I gotta move here fast, and I gotta keep going. So I don't have really the time to keep
It just y'all
retrieving.
yeah.
It's like my lifestyle is like I gotta keep it going in order to keep living. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because I don't have nothing. Especially now with this COVID, like 7 months ago, it's like credit cards, everything ran on credit cards, everything that is just going on credit cards. So I have with no money coming in for company. Oh my God, what are we gonna do here? But hey, I'm in this shit with everybody, not just me.
Dude, like businesses are getting it the hardest.
If we all in the same shit, so fuck it. If we all go down, we all go down together.
Yeah, it's going down. How have
But-
you? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, like no clubs.
Are you doing like the live, or how you adjusted to this whole
one
like new
morning,
world?
It did. I mean, there it is. That's just to prove you again that it's always something coming back. As long as you do something good. Shaquille O'Neal DM me one day. I mean, one morning 7 months ago, like, hey, you want to DJ my radio station? I got all your mixtapes.
Wow, that's huge.
And then the program director called me, and I was like, well, how much you pay? Oh, it's not a lot. You actually ain't even really going to get paid, but you going to have a platform.
Okay.
Okay. He just wants you to be you.
But
Can I
Shaquille
play
O'Neal
clean?
don't pay you. Hold the fuck up. Shaquille O'Neal.
They give me like a little, I ain't even going to lie, like a little,
Is it a one-time thing? Like a one-time,
No, it's like every month they give me like a couple of hundred, like 200-300. It ain't a lot.
fuck
But guess what?
outta here.
No. You talking to the mixtape queen? No.
yeah, but I need
no.
to talk to the business queen.
Yeah,
and not the
I
mixtape
do have
queen,
to talk to
okay?
the
Because you're
business queen.
slacking on business, and I'm gonna call it how it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
But at that time and place, I was like, this is the opportunity. They let
Okay.
me do everything. And how many times a week? Oh, you coming on the radio 2 times a week? No, 2 times a day, every week. And then if you do good, we want you on the weekends too. Well, that's a lot. And what I gotta do? Oh, you do you, whatever you wanna do. Whatever I wanna do. So guess what I do? I do my mixtapes. I charge people to get on my mixtapes. But guess what? You get on my mixtape, I put you on the radio, I put you here, I put you there. So I became a hustler with that. So what
Okay.
I do, I help people. I'm like, I'm gonna give me another artist. So I help develop artists, put them on the radio, and I got them on rotation too, for literally not even a lot. So it's like people appreciate that. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And then they brag, and then I see people growing, and it's like, and it helps me. So now I got a little more steady flow, but it's a constant hustle. Every day. I want you on the tape. Gotta get this, gotta get that. Constant hustle. Constantly listen to mixtapes. Constant hustle. Constant all the time to find clients.
Lazy.
Or to find
Has your time passed?
what's time pass?
Your time.
What's time?
Did it pass by? Is it gone? Is it like too
No.
late? No.
No.
No. You still like?
No.
Okay.
I'm still feel like I got so much more to give.
Okay.
And now it's even better because now I live in Burbank, and all my neighbors are movie directors, and I'm busting my ass to
gonna
pay.
figure it out.
I think you just have such a big energy. It's like it's addicting. I'm like so hype right now. You know what I'm saying?
let
Like
me
your
tell
spirit is
I let
crazy.
my neighbors borrow my cable. This is somebody that worked for Steve Harvey. This is somebody that worked for Ellen DeGeneres. You know, like all of these people is
hold on, I need
right.
to plug Ellen.
Yeah,
See, I pull
they-
my favorites.
They're
Like,
all in there.
I'm gonna
you
pull
know
the
what I'm
favorite with
saying?
Ellen.
They're all in there, get coffee in there. So now I'm still in my same mentality. It's like just my body doesn't change. It's like I'm gonna get it, and when I'm gonna get it so big.
Huh.
I already know,
Yeah.
but I'm not there for that. I'm there enjoying every moment. Like right now, I'm living my life here talking about me. You know what I'm saying? So every moment is like, especially after everything was taken from me. So now everything that I get is like, thank you. You can give me $50 right now, and I turn into a party.
Give her $50, Sabi.
Party.
$50.
I mean, give her fucking $50. Don't be a cheap ass, bro.
But you see what I'm saying?
No,
Anyway, appreciation.
Yeah.
Appreciation, gratitude, and know that this ain't even really about me anymore, because if it's about me, it's going to come to me. But it's really, really, that is my place.
Okay.
Be a gatekeeper.
Oh.
And that's what I was in 1990, 1995, 1998. Not to mention all the shit that I did for Jay-Z too, and the Rockefeller State property, all of that. That's another person
Hold
too.
on,
I got plaques in my apartment in Burbank, millions records sold, platinum, and keep counting. Thank you, Lazy K from Jay-Z.
Wow. Can you do the same for Neighborhood Watch?
Yeah,
What you did for
but can
Jay-Z?
you give me a check this time?
I will. I'm not like Jay-Z. I'll give a check.
$50.
I'll give you $50.
Yeah, but there it is. So it's like now I just got to use my smart, you know,
Okay.
and not just maybe it was just the hard work done, and now is the time to, like you said, put together something that I can really present, like, you know, something that, well, who is Lazy K? What's Lazy K doing? What is like, so when you Google Lazy K, you get a whole bunch of people, like mixtape this person, mixtape that person, mix it. But where is she?
Mm-hmm.
I'm behind the scenes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you might have catch me in a couple of videos, like Jay-Z video one time DJing, and then maybe something with Tony Touch, something with Beyonce too. Like, but it's like quick scenes that doesn't even count for me. You know what I'm saying? Some things with, I mean, I use my YouTubes that I got with French or maybe Nipsey Hussle saying my name right now to use it as a platform to be like, see what I did. So those are my demos. But sometimes people in the new generation right now is like, who is Max B? Who is French? Like, this young kids don't even know these new
This
rappers.
motherfucker don't know who Max B is.
Oh, Max. No, I
You
don't.
don't know who the fuck Max B is.
So we've been
That's what I'm
talking.
talking about.
I would have put the camera on here.
Neither do I. I don't know jack shit about Max B. I'd be lying to you if I did. Anybody here? It's more of a New York
It
thing,
was
right?
such a New York. Okay,
you're
so
a New
you
Yorker?
listen to Dipset. You listen to
Dipset,
the
yeah.
last Jim Jones album, and he had this kid that used to be on his hooks.
Okay.
Real dope. With
Okay.
this
And what happened to Max B? He got locked up, right?
He got
That's
locked
what I
up.
do know.
I mean, he got arrested for some murder charge, or he was the
shit.
mind of some, like, knowing Max B, and not to defend because I really don't know what happened. Is like he made a joke, knowing him how he is.
Yeah.
I feel like he probably walk in the room and like, yeah, this motherfucker over there in the hotel got $40,000, a whole bunch of jewelry on him by himself. No, like he probably say something to the wrong people as a joke, and then the dumbass motherfuckers really went in there and then robbed this person, killed them, or whatever it did, or whatever they said, and then they point fingers at him as
The
Mastermind.
Mastermind.
The one that planned it out. Yeah.
Is he getting out?
well, he's supposed to get out. He was supposed to get out 2 years ago after appeals and money, but he never comes out. I don't know. And he did an album from somewhere in jail because he had French and he had Drake. I had all these people in
Oh, really? Oh, shit.
from jail. So I don't know how they did that. But I kind of lost connections with him too because it was a third party used to call him. But now I'm like, I don't know what's going on. But it's okay. It's just part of the history that's going to help create the platform for the future. And this is where I feel like I am right now. And then and the little time that I got home all these months in quarantine and just study how to make this a real,
Just
you know,
start-
I have a business, a LLC. I pay taxes every 14 years, 15 years, real business, you know. But, you know, it's like,
well, you got all the tools right there and all the
Yeah.
network. Now it's just like how to use them. You know what I'm saying?
how to use them or
as
how to
assets.
have the
to plan.
Because
and-
they're all
and-
like it's crazy how you're speaking. You know what I'm saying? Like you have the whole game
yeah.
of artists that are
Yeah.
connected. So it's like, you know, it's just using the right.
And I
the right
and
moves.
honestly, this is something that I'm amazed sometimes, especially when I hear it from other people, like other people telling me, like, you know this person, you know that person, you know this, you know that. Why don't you ask for this? Don't you? And then it's like, and I'm like, yeah, why don't you? So yesterday, one of my friends was like, hey, don't even stress no more. It's gonna come to you. Don't worry. So I'm like, maybe Shaq is gonna call you, bring you to Miami. He's gonna come here in LA, and in LA he's like huge. He's gonna be very busy because a whole bunch of people's gonna want him. But you gotta reach out. You gotta go like, hey, Shaq, I'm here. Come see me. Let's do a tape together. Get in my Sprinter because I'm pimping my Sprinter. You might have to crunch a little bit.
Oh, a lot.
But
You need a show. Do you have with the Sprinter? What do you do with the Sprinter? Tell me about the Sprinter.
this is the thing. This is the exciting part
Let's
of the
hear it, let's get
conversation.
it. Okay.
Let's get it. All right, the Sprinter is like, it's like, can nobody tell me nothing in there? I can blast the music all loud, and then it's like I feel it. That's why I love studios because you blast the music and you feel the music.
Right.
The vibration is what came. So I was thinking, like, let me just pull up in front of the beach somewhere. There's no parties, and open my door and put out my little speaker out there, and then just start DJing so people can dance.
Yes.
And so people can feel good, you know what I'm saying? And then I feel good. I can go live with it,
Yeah.
and then maybe somebody cash at me while everybody feeling good. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's like, but then it's like got the chairs all crumped up in there, like where I put the turntables. Like, so I was like, I have to remodel this thing.
Yeah.
I have to take the chairs out because I don't be having nobody in the car with me. Why I need them chairs for? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it came to me.
Can you stand in that thing?
Yeah, you can stand. It's tall.
Oh, you can. Oh,
it's
shit,
tall.
I
It's
know.
9.5
You don't have
feet.
to, like.
No, 9.5
Oh,
feet. It's
shit,
it's
okay.
a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter. Usually people put like jet seats in there and everything, and then become very expensive and everything.
Yeah.
Mine's is basic, you know,
Okay.
but it's mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen some good setups. Like they gut them and they just like
Yeah.
redo them.
Oh, I was online looking.
I was looking for one at one point because I was like, you
Yep.
could run everything.
And
I want to
then-
do the podcast from the Sprinter.
Yes, because me and
Yeah.
Brian, back to Brian yesterday, we was like looking, look, okay, this is people in Australia, and they had a show where everybody goes in the van. It's like a radio station in the van or whatever, and they had over millions and millions of views. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And they had the camera in the car. You could see people like coming in, and they had the turntables, and you could see the outside a little bit and everything, and like, but they did that for like however, and this is like here, Cali, you got all these mansions, and you have all these, you know, fabulous people, and then you have no clubs right now, and you have Christmas, and it's like, I don't know, maybe, and it's always good weather. It's like, maybe why not park in front of their house and throw a birthday party? I'm trying to fear this.
Okay,
whole
hold
thing.
on. So let's talk
Or
about
maybe radio, like you said.
No, I think you need to do like a mobile radio podcast in there.
Yes.
Like
You're-
the
you're-
DJing is cool, but that seems like little vision.
fucking
Like,
tiny.
you know what I'm saying? Because it's like
chiquitito.
you are a firecracker. You know what I'm saying? Your energy is crazy. It's like it's addicting. And with the network that you have, like I'll just be pulling up to people. You know what I'm saying? Pulling up, yo, like, oh, what the, you know what I'm saying? And then that's where you're at. Like it's
I
like
was doing that yesterday. Let me see if my famous friends pick up the phone. She didn't go through the phone. Ooh, let's call French CPS. Please leave a message.
Ah,
But this is
French.
Let's get to another person.
Hey, French, answer Lazy's call.
But this is the thing. Once it starts becoming something, all these people are gonna go to you again. You know, it just
Yeah.
needs to start a little bit.
That's just how I feel.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, the DJ stuff's cool, and I think you should do that. But I think the big picture is like you know, your
So
personality.
let's start like this. So if I do fix my Sprinter,
Yeah, let's do
are
it.
we gonna go pull up somewhere in Venice
Let's do
Beach
it.
and
We
put
got
the
the setup. We got
microphones
the
and
setup
everything?
100%.
And then once we sit in the beach and we open the Sprinter door, what we do from there?
Huh?
So we got the equipment in there.
The interns will do all the work.
Shout out-
Door-to-door
Thank you,
sales.
Shout out
Reed.
to
Thank
Reed.
you, Reed.
Shout out
See,
to
that's
Reed.
another thing I never had an intern. That's
Oh, you
crazy.
fucking up. You fucking
I'm
up.
fucking
It's a
up.
lot of
because-
work.
Yeah, it's a lot of free work that you guys amazing work.
It's not free. We take care of our people.
Yeah, we're hustling too. We're grinding just as much as you are.
Hey, Lazy, you were an intern, right?
Yeah.
You were an intern for how many years before you actually started getting paid?
Man, I was never really an intern because
Oh, they didn't give you that name, but you're an
I never
intern.
finished school, but you know what I'm saying, though. But I got the school of hard knock, and I'm
Yeah.
really very very street smart. You know what I'm saying, and I know a lot of people in the street though. So and then I had good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Good business. I was like, you got good credit now, and then you got good credit in the streets. I'm like, why can't you just do your own thing and get your own record label and get your own thing? So that's where I am right now. Going in the past, picking up the pieces, figure out where can I get the money, and then just move on. That's
Okay,
it.
but what are you doing then? What's the vision? Because
Well,
you're
right
all
now-
over the place.
Right now it's just the
Zone
DJ,
in. What is
the
it?
DJ, the radio.
That's
all
it.
I-
That's how you're
that's
gonna
my
get.
money.
That's how you can get money.
That's how I am getting money right
That's
now.
how you're getting money.
Yeah, my mixtapes, getting people to get on my mixtapes, and then I promote you.
But you've been doing that shit for 20 years. What's
Yeah.
gonna change on year 25?
Well, this time
You
I'm
had the
gonna.
biggest artists. You had Kanye. You had French. Now who you got? The next Kanye and the next French?
I think I got the next Nipsey Hussle and the next Biggie Smalls, and they're not even from here.
I mean, she's seen them all.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Clearly.
So, like, I mean, that holds weight. If she
Yeah.
says like, oh, I think.
But
I
what's
got
gonna
somebody there.
change? What's gonna make it different from last time?
I'm gonna have paperwork this time.
Hmm.
This time you signing here, you repping me, and you tag me everywhere, and then I'm gonna be your DJ, and we go everywhere, and then boom, we sign in, and then boom, I'm gonna be your distributor, your publisher, and what else is going on there? What else I wanted to do?
She's coming to the watch. That's what she's doing. Coming to the watch.
Might have to recruit her.
You
Oh,
what
he
I'm
know,
saying? Yeah.
She
She-
pulls up quick. That's why I love her. She a hustler, bro. Like I told her, yo, tomorrow 9 a.m. you down? And she's like, yep, I'll be
Yeah.
there. Like,
She
cool.
is gold, bro.
Yeah.
I think that's the difference. Just to do it more professional, more just like
Everything's
cover your
there.
ass a
It
little
just-
bit.
Yeah, it just really game planning it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's all there. Like everything's there. Like
I believe
And you got the van. I think the van's super
Yeah.
big value.
Yeah, I love
That's
that.
how you know lazy. Like, you
know
know,
what I'm
see
saying?
that van, I
Because-
see you cruising. I'll see you pass by.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But wait till I get it wrapped up. Or wait till I get it
Oh,
like
that's
big
fire.
promotion for somebody.
Bro, like I'm telling you, like
You gotta wrap it up with your own shit,
Yeah, you
your
wanna
own
do-
IG, your own everything. What are
Well,
you
why
talking
don't you
about?
sponsor me? I'll
Yeah,
put
we
the
gotta
watch.
do- no,
Oh,
we're
fine, I'll sponsor.
We're
you.
gonna do something.
I'll
No, I'm
sponsor
telling
you.
you,
We'll
we'll do
figure something out.
We'll
We're
do
gonna figure
something
something
for sure. Bring out the.
I didn't know you were
paperwork.
plugged up
Bring
like
out-
that. I'll
bring
sponsor
out
you
the
now.
paperwork. No, dude, it's just like I'm telling you, like it's like you have a lot.
Yeah.
We got to do something for sure.
Yeah, and guess what? I
What?
never burn no bridges. I don't got no enemies.
There you go.
Huh,
That's how you do
Not
it.
one.
Not
I mean, Jim Jones and Clue salute me when they saw me. Like, you got a lot of balls.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, no,
Hey, how was it with a?
I don't got balls. I'm a lady.
You used to hang around with a Terror Squad in them.
Yeah,
How was them? I heard they're like my boy.
I did a big pun record release party.
Yeah.
Because of I was a fake Puerto Rican in New York.
Okay.
Everybody thought I was Puerto Rican. I just went with it. I ended up in the Puerto Rican de parade like, Puerto Rico, sí, ya tú sabes, dale papi, vámonos, vamos a entrarle, ¿qué quieres? Vamos a cantar una canción aquí y tengo canciones en latino, no las he escuchado, él lo vio.
¿Cuál?
Yeah, Fuego.
Oh,
I got the videos in
Oh,
Latin.
yeah.
It's just for fun,
Oh,
but
that's
it sounds dope, though. So that's another thing. And I can cook my ass off. Let's cook,
that's
chunks.
Nah,
No.
Lazy's all
She
over
needs
the
a- she
fucking
need-
place,
dude,
bro.
It's, what do you
Zone
think?
in.
All right, let's figure it out right here on the
We're gonna
air.
figure out your business plan right now.
I think. I mean, definitely like radio personality host.
So this is what I'm thinking.
Well,
podcast.
let's start from here. I like
Go for it.
your parking spot right there. Let's start from there.
That's the studio
Oh,
right there.
Thank you.
Huh?
Okay, you like that spot?
Can you put my name over there on the
Oh,
side, like Lazy
yeah, yeah,
K?
yeah. Once you
Monday side DJing for the podcast. She's DJing from the van, and we got the.
No,
I don't know.
there's something there. No,
Wait,
there's
okay,
something,
hold on,
on some
hold
serious stuff. There's something here.
So that's why I'm trying to ask questions, because then I'll give my 2 cents on what I think should happen. How does the Shaquille O'Neal radio station work?
Well,
Because that guy's in everything, and I value.
yeah,
it,
I realized that this passive months they got like more commercials there. So me by just studying, like, you know,
yeah.
I'm like, oh, they getting the views.
Okay.
Like I'm
Do you
really
know how
going
many
hard.
views you get?
No, I don't
They
know.
don't tell you.
They don't really tell me, but I know
That's
his
fucking sus.
his followers is like at least 100 millions. So
But
once he
where-
put a tweet like we on the radio, it's like, shh, I can imagine how many people going to tune in.
Where? Okay, hold on. Where's the radio station? How do I find the
It's
radio
in
station?
with the radio
Siri?
station is internet radio station, and I feel like they in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Him and some other DJs. They're like,
Okay, but
turn it
how
up.
you hear this station?
You go into shackfoodradio.com.
Shackfoodradio.com.
Yes,
Okay.
and that's an internet radio station going 24
Who the
hours.
fuck
for
is
hip-hop.
tapping in with Shaq to find out what music he likes, or why
Well, he
why
has
tap
some-
into Shaq?
Well, he has
Give
some
a fuck
good.
what Shaq
Well,
thinks.
Shaq is actually a rapper. I know nobody cares. He's a basketball player.
Yeah, I
but
get it. He's a businessman.
He's a very big. He really likes hip hop, and he even tried to rap for a lot of times.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard he sings, he rock songs.
And they're
or
all
whatever.
whack. So
Yeah, well, But guess what? All the rappers became whack nowadays. So it's like now you got a whole bunch of whack rappers who ain't got no punch bars. So, but the music and the beats and the energy make you dance. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? No, that's how I feel about the rap music nowadays. It's like a whole bunch of mumbling, and so now everything is different. But I like it too. You know,
Yeah,
you'll
yeah.
catch me in the club playing all of them songs.
Yeah, it serves its purpose.
I couldn't even understand what Waka Flower was talking about when I was doing his mixtape. Like his auntie, his mom called me, yeah, I want you to host this mixtape, and I got Waka Flocka doing drops for me. What the fuck he just said? I couldn't even understand when he was talking. Like, but the shit sounded good, so let's play.
okay.
Yeah,
So
right.
Shaq-
The accent is
Hold
like
on,
blah, 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 blah.
Lazy. Bring it back, Lazy. All right, I'm on Shaq right now. I'm trying to
Yeah.
figure out how Shaq makes money
Well, Shaq is
on the radio station. He puts a bunch of commercials, and people actually tune into his fucking radio station and see what he's playing.
No, that's not how it works.
Okay.
So he got hip hop. That's another thing. He plays a lot of classics that are on rotation.
Okay.
And then in a few slot times, different DJs come on, you know, and do mixes and everything.
Okay.
And my slot time, I got my music is the future music. So I play a lot of the stuff that's about to come, or a lot of underground artists that want to break through.
Okay.
And then what I'll do when the show comes on, I tweet, it's out. And then if I play your record on my mixtape, and then I send that mixtape to Shaq to play it on the radio. When that song comes on, I'll tag you. I record it on my phone because I'm not at the station. Everybody working from home. I record it on my phone, and then I'd be like, hey, John Doe, I just play your record on Shaq for radio, and I tag you. So now you're not just getting a mixtape, and now you're not just getting spins on the radio 2, 3 times, 4 times a week for a whole month before I change my show. And then you get in my live shows because I appreciate you so much because I can play your music and not get flagged on IG.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Because you up and coming.
Yeah,
so I get to play your song and DJ bring it back, and I don't get no
yeah.
cancellation or whatever. So that's why I love underground so much, because it give me the freedom to do what I want to do. So
Huge.
that's why my show
for
is
sure.
popping, because I don't repeat what they have on the radio.
But Lazy.
They hear new things.
Lazy. How do you go on a station, not know what the numbers are? Because I'd like to be like, yo, what are my numbers at? Because here's the thing, right?
Yeah. I
These
don't know.
analytics will let you know, yo, you killed it on that show. What the fuck did you do? Oh, well, I was talking about fucking the murder mommies or whatever the fuck it was. It
You
was like,
wanna
okay,
know?
obviously people like that. And then you play off of that. If they're not giving you your numbers, isn't it like, yo, what the fuck
I
are we
don't.
doing
Maybe
here?
I didn't ask. First of all, I didn't ask. them.
Oh,
So I don't know,
There's
but
the
I know
issue.
I know that they told me that every time the program director's like, yeah, your show is doing good. When show come, a lot of people tune in. You know what I'm saying? But it's of course because like the artist is like hungry artist, like, oh, I'm about to be on Shaquille O'Neal show. Everybody tune in. French ain't gonna do that. Oh, I'm about to be on Shaquille O'Neal show. Everybody tune in. He ain't gonna do that because he don't have the hunger no more. But you got an underground artist who's gonna appreciate you.
Yeah.
You know, so that is going to actually even increase your promotion. You know what I'm saying? In my world. So I think underground artists help more than people that's
I
already
love
out.
the underground.
Yeah.
I love the next
love-
up. I call them next up. I don't even call them
I don't
underground.
know. And I got stuck there. Like I had so many chances to really go somewhere else, but it's like something I'm just going to stay here and do me. It's that freedom that I love. That I don't have you or him telling me, no, don't play that. That shit. Well, is he talking about women getting fucked here? Why are you playing that? Like, Max B was very disrespectful to women. Like, the way he talked, like, he was, like, sexually and everything. Like, and French, too. You know what I'm saying? And all these rappers, they always discriminate. You know what I'm saying? Like, they always. And it's like, I'm there. It's like, I'm there supporting all of this, but it's really like the underground, and it's just like you can say whatever, you can do whatever, and nobody's gonna tell you nothing. That's the freedom that I like.
Okay.
So I play that on the radio station.
Mm-hmm.
I don't judge what you talking about, what he's talking about. I don't care what you talking about.
love it.
The song is hot, and the listeners are listening. You are talking filthy, but it's working.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't discriminate. I don't judge. I'm not gonna judge. Just like I didn't judge with French when everybody's like, he whack. It was his energy and me and him that didn't. He was telling me always what to do, and I was trying to help him, and that's probably the crash. Everybody else that let you work and let you do what you do is always more like, I don't know. Sounds better when you let somebody do them. You know what I'm saying? Like, first do what you
Yeah.
gotta do, get it out your system, and then I come in and I fix whatever gotta be fixed. But this is your song, your message, your pain, or your happiness. So I can't tell you how to do that. And many times you can judge something, oh, it's gonna be whack. But how many times you said something was gonna be whack and it made all the money in the world, or had all the listeners in it? So it's like, no more judgment, no judging nothing. Just let it be.
Well, you pick a song on Judgment, right? You pick
Yeah.
your songs on Judgment? Like, you go, this shit's hot. You judge them, right?
I pick my songs in the how it makes me.
I mean, you don't throw every song that you're... Do you throw every song that you're given?
I mean, I had turned some people down because honestly, some people is not ready. You're not ready already, and your shit is not mixed. Like that's. But I'm not gonna tell you.
You're judging
you
them.
sound whack.
Oh.
I'm not gonna tell you that.
Why not? You don't think they should hear that shit? Like, yo, your mix
No.
sounds whack?
I mean, if it's something that comes to the mixing or the music,
Whatever,
yeah.
maybe
But
the
I'm not gonna
music, maybe
tell.
the hook,
Even
maybe-
if I think it, like you don't have it, I'm not gonna tell you you whack. I'm not gonna kill your dream. I'm not gonna, cause I know how the feeling when somebody come to you and tell you, oh, that shit whack.
I tell
I felt
motherfuckers
it.
you're whack all the time.
I felt a lot,
Like, daily
and
over
it's a
here.
burning pain that sometimes can even change your vision of where you're going. Like somebody negativity can really damage you. You
Well,
know,
then
what
you
I'm saying?
weren't meant to go that way. That's my shit. Like, if you're gonna let one motherfucker's opinion derail you from what you thought was your vision, then you weren't supposed to get to that place.
You want to know how many times I heard, "Oh, you ain't black. Oh, you a girl. Oh, you don't know shit about hip hop."
Oh, I'm sure. And did anybody derail you? No. 20 years, you're still doing it?
Yeah.
You never let it affect.
I mean, it hurt me a couple of times, the way things I could have changed. But yeah, no.
Do you think
I
that
think it
because sorry, but
ahead, go,
do you
go.
think that because you were Latina in maybe an industry that was black that they didn't help you? Do you think that's ever played an issue?
Yeah,
or-
always. So that's
Oh.
why I decided to help.
Hold on. Speak on that. I'm kind of
Yeah,
curious.
like
Okay,
it's very discriminating. Like people always complain about like white people is you know. I've been in places where I was the only light skinned person in the room, and I felt discriminated sometimes. I felt it.
Yeah.
I felt it like,
Interesting.
and even to get jobs, I felt it at BET too. I
Hmm.
felt it. I didn't get a job at BET because I wasn't black.
Well, rightfully so. It's a black entertainment channel.
Well, there it is, of course. You know, but I'm not prejudiced.
I can go to the country station. They probably won't hire me.
But you see what I'm saying?
No,
it's
I feel
always
you.
somebody's story. You know what I'm
I
saying?
get it. I hear it.
It's always somebody's story.
I've felt the same thing. I know there's certain people that are like weren't accepting of me and just my vibe because I wasn't of the culture maybe, and I was just
I
like,
got promised things and then I got to the place, and when they saw me, they were like, "Oh no, she can't do it." 'Cause, and I waited. It was big moments in my life that I waited for that moment. Say for instance, the BT Awards. Oh, you about to DJ for this person, and you just do all this, and then you're gonna get there and you're gonna be famous. Okay, and then you get there and it's like, "Oh no, she can't DJ. We're gonna use the male DJ instead." That shit hurts,
Oh shit.
especially when you did a whole bunch of shit to try to get to that moment.
yeah,
But you know what? It wasn't meant to be.
it wasn't.
So I just think that way.
Yeah.
It wasn't meant to be.
That's good.
You know.
It's a good way to think.
And then looking at the past, now that we had this conversation, looking at the past, I'm just so thankful for everything. And even the fucked up part of it that this guy left me and left me with nothing. But guess what? I make all my decisions right now. I make all my own money right now. I don't have to nag to nobody and point fingers and do none of that. I don't have to do that no
It's all
more.
you.
I don't have to argue. If I fucked up, the only person to blame here
You.
is me. So now I can know what I'm doing right now. It takes more work, but it's so much more rewarding to just know. So okay, I did all the hard work. Let's be positive about my situation. When I started DJing, I was the only female DJ in the hip hop world. Besides Spinrilla, maybe Jazzy Jazz and Coco Chanel, I was the only Latina, the only chick that literally made the hip hop industry hip hop.
Oh, a ver.
A ver.
Cálmate.
That. No.
Cálmate. Hip hop, you owe it to Lazy K.
Not like that, but a little piece of it.
A little bit.
A little piece of it, because the little piece of it is like all these big. No, I felt like a little bit. You owe me a little bit.
Okay.
When they say bring New York is whack. New York is like, okay, bring New York back. Bring New York back, and then we brought Max B, and Max B brought New York back.
Okay.
So there's one example, and then the mumbling and all the singing and all that stuff that came. This is 14 years ago. There's now. I blame it on him.
On
Oh,
who?
Max B.
Max B.
Yeah, all that singing, and you don't understand really what's going on, and there's really no punch bars, but I really blame it on him. All these new artists that came out, the Reach the Kid, and from there on, and all these other artists, they mumble and sing at the same time and rap. I blame it on him, so I can see the difference. Like we could have won, and then even where other examples I can give you? Maybe with Kanye. Like maybe if I want to be there in a room, he would have never rapped. You know what I'm saying? Maybe with Fred, I don't know. It's just maybe it would.
It's a
be
little
something else.
egotistical, you don't think?
I don't know.
And like I know a lot of people look at Neighborhood Watch and they go, "Yeah, if it weren't for me, that fucking place wouldn't even exist." So like,
No, you legend. You legend.
Nah,
And I didn't know.
cálmate,
No. I'm not gonna calm. No me voy a calmar. I didn't even know that.
speak. Go ahead then. Nobody talk.
No,
She does speak the truth.
Everybody quiet.
Well,
She's
I had-
dropping gems.
So I have this client that came to the studio,
Okay.
and then we were in your little small room, and then he came to me like, "Oh my God, Kay, I'm in this place." Yeah, I've been here for a long time. What's
so bad?
Oh man, this place survived? I'm like, survive what? Oh, I did the history. I just recorded in one of the studios with all these people recording such a great energy here. And,
that's good.
And then I was like, this is a place that this is like, you like the choir of New York. You like the bass line of Jay-Z. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
I
You
hope
like
so.
you like the
That's pretty
big.
Planum Studios of Midtown. You there?
Oh,
You there here in LA?
we getting it. We got a
No,
lot.
no.
I gotta myself. I told you no talking while Lazy's talking. I think we got a long way to go. I love what we've created.
Well, me
but-
too. I got a long way
But
to go.
back to the other thing,
But
where
you
a
a
lot of
legend.
people will,
You
and
was
to
also-
be honest, I feel like everybody that came, that dropped the verse, everybody that made a beat, everybody
like me,
has a piece
Jay.
of this history.
You like me, regardless. You a person that are humble. Okay, you on your business. I ain't gonna knock
I'm
you.
not fucking hungry. I ain't even gonna front.
No, you on your business. You be on your
I'm
business.
business,
This-
and I'm not very humble. I wish
it's
I
good.
was.
No, it's good. You,
gotta be
I like
honest.
your team.
Okay.
You got a good team. You know.
I do got a good fucking
So you do,
best.
and then you survive a lot. I don't care what you tell me. I can just tell you survive a lot, and by hearing the stories. So imagine you like me and all these people that came made a hit at your studio. Now they you have somebody like that maybe it's like one never came back and they will kind of like look out for you.
I'm experiencing that.
Okay, but then you think different because you was like, well, I got paid for that, so that's all I negotiated, right?
Right.
So
And I'm
your
trying to
business
look at
is
it.
right.
I'm looking. No, I'm trying to look at it differently now. I'm like, yo, how could
I didn't negotiate that. My negotiation was like, I'm gonna help you, I'm gonna help you, I'm gonna help you, and when you get there,
Yeah.
chin.
Yeah.
And it's always like that. Oh, I got you. Now rappers are telling me that you ain't gonna help me. And the minute you get on, you gonna go. Because I already know.
Yeah,
That's
that's,
what
a
I
for sure.
already
That's
know.
a for sure, yeah.
But everybody always tells you that. And everybody always
Always.
did that. And always everybody left you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably gonna leave you when I blow up too.
I know.
I'm like, payment is a bitch,
That's why
motherfucker.
that's why I'm gonna get you on contract right now. Fucking break out the contract, guys. Make her sign it now. Before she gets on Hollywood.
You see what I'm saying though?
No, yeah.
There it is. You gonna catch me on the American Top Model.
All right, so I'm interested on the DJing side. I like the way you look at things. Actually, you just get the parties cracking. I remember when you went. She threw an event over at the Federal, and she had invited me. I pulled up on her. I was like, all right, let me go. Lazy K was up there rocking it. I mean, like just like bam,
I know.
bam, bam.
Your wifey was dancing for me.
Well,
all
no.
night, and
That,
then her
that was
friend
for our
dancing.
event. That was for our event. I'm talking about when
Oh,
you
my
threw the
event.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And then,
Thank you.
I mean, she was like, the music was good. And then I just look, and there's nobody in the fucking place. Like, nobody.
It was the dude.
But you would have thought Lazy K had thousands of people in that shit. I looked, and I was like, who the fuck is she DJing to?
What was my first party in LA? I had like maybe like 15 people that night. It was so empty.
This one?
Yeah.
Shit, 15's nice. I think you had like 5. The other 10 were employees at the place.
There it is. But do you want to know that the first party that I did for Kanye West, I told Kanye, let's do a show. So we rented a club in New Jersey somewhere. You know how many people we had at the party? We had me, him, one Murder Mommy, and Joe Biden.
Yeah.
That was the crowd.
You
That was a
have to
whole
go there.
crowd. Like we didn't have now 3 people that walked in the door and paid to see Kanye West perform.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's huge. But
It was
anyways,
so
hold on.
sad.
Don't interrupt me. Estaba diciendo una historia. So,
Oh, I have to save my ass. You know, I have to make sure that, okay,
Oh,
well,
no.
this is now. Hold on.
it was very inspiring. I don't give a fuck how many people were. Your passion, your love for it is what I was like, yo, this is a dope ass person. Like, if you're gonna rock this, she was on the mic. Yeah, the same energy. The same
Regardless of,
energy.
like, yeah.
Regardless. Didn't tone it down. Like, bro, I'm not even lying. I would have been like, fuck that. I ain't DJing to who? And she was just like up there. Come on, everybody. Oh, shout out John Doe here. But you inspired me to throw our event, right? I was like, yo,
There it is.
Lazy
Hey,
K
your
did
van was
it.
the shit. I'm
Yeah,
like,
pretty-
damn, you had that shit packed.
We had it pretty packed. But you were the inspiration behind that because you
Thank
invited me, and I was so glad I went, regardless, because I was like, yo, like I
Yeah.
see the passion, the enthusiasm
Yeah.
you have behind
Well,
your
that's
shit.
dope.
And that was like enough. And I was like, yo, I gotta
See?
work with her somehow.
So
some way.
there is something good that I did that day. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So that's the whole
Yeah.
point of
You
it.
hear
Like, and it's like that right now. Now I gotta be on my live IG thinking I have a whole bunch of people in front of me.
Okay.
That's how like the big artists, greats just think like no matter what, I'm gonna give it my 1000%. Like I think
1000%.
Sil was saying that too. She's like,
Yes.
if there's one person there, I'm gonna give it like if there's, you know. And
Yeah.
I think that's common on people. You know what I'm saying? Like special people. You know what
Without
I'm
a
saying?
doubt. Without a doubt.
Yeah.
So we're gonna figure out how the fuck we're gonna get you, because unlike fucking Shaq, and I won't tell him this because he's like 3 times my size.
But I think I really thank him because at that
Nah, for
moment in
sure.
time, I did not.
For sure.
And then you know me, I'm like, I'm not even gonna go in there. And I don't want to be like all these people he got around. Like who knows what? When you got money, I've been around people that have money, and I can just see how people come around. Like, can I get this? Can I get that? Can I
Oh,
get-" And then it's like everybody always asking you for money,
Yes.
asking you for money.
That's why you
asking
gotta have
for-
rich friends.
So-
Because rich friends don't ask you for money. You can't be the only rich guy with 6
yeah,
poor guys.
so I feel like I'm not gonna be the one that's gonna go in there and ask him for, like I don't know if I think right or wrong. I don't know, but just the fact that he gave me the opportunity for 20 years, I've been trying to get on the radio,
Yeah, that's huge. Thank you,
You know what I'm
Shaq.
saying?
Shaq's a nice guy.
and then
You
all
could
of a
tell.
sudden, out of nowhere, like in the middle of my night and sleep, and it's like this. I would have never thought it that way, but it's there, and then why not utilize that? If I can make something out of nothing, why make something out of more? Something like that's something. That's not
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah.
That's something.
Something good's
there.
gonna come out of that.
And maybe because of the whole quarantine, Shaq go and do festivals.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Let me open up for you. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, guess what? I told Shaq, can you do a song for me? He was like, send the beat.
Oh, quick.
Oh, I
Quick,
sent it the beat. I mean, it's been 2-3 months, but I sent him the beat.
He didn't like the beat. Fuck.
That's what I was starting to think.
What beat did you send him?
I don't know. This kid from Europe sent me a beat. I was like, he was like, send this to Shaq. I'm like, okay. And then since he cleared the beat, I'm like, but I don't think he liked the beat.
Well, that's why. You got
I
to be
think I
like,
have to
okay,
send more
clearly you
beats.
didn't like that beat. Check this beat out. Boom.
That's what I'm about to do
All
next.
right, we're going to give you that beat, too.
But yeah,
Yeah,
he's
we're gonna give you a
open
hard-ass
like that.
beat. Okay, that's dope.
So that's what I realized from him. He's excited like me to DJ.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's excited like me to get on the mic and rap. He's excited to get in front of his stage. And if he's a person like me, he ain't gonna worry about the money. You know what I'm saying? He's already got his money or whatever he's making his money with. I mean, right now somebody call me and be like, hey, come to DJ at my mansion party today, but I ain't got no money. Guess what? I bet you I'll be there.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got no money? Okay, but it's gonna be somebody at that party that's gonna find me some money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, but hold on. Because you can't keep
Doing
saying
this,
you'll
yeah.
do it for no money. Because the people that find you at the party are going to be like, well, she'll do it for no money.
Ah, but
And
they don't
then
have
the
to
people
know
that find you
that.
at that party
They
will
don't
tell
have
you
to know
that
that.
she'll
You
do it for
don't
no
tell
money.
them that. You don't
Well, you're
tell
saying
them
it on the
that.
fucking radio. I'm not saying it.
But you don't tell them that, John. You be like, well, how would you get
Nah. And here's the thing. I think
It's
you...
usually friends that ask you for favors like that.
Well,
Ex-
guess
a
what?
stranger
You know the
called
first thing
me-
I thought as much as you're around, I was like,
Okay,
oh, fuck it, I'm
Jamie
going to get it
Fa-
for free. Like, I literally thought
Well,
that
I
was my
went to
first...
Jamie Foxx's house last year.
And you did it for free.
Yeah, I wasn't even supposed to DJ.
Damn.
I just ended up at his house
lazy.
with my friend, and then it was a
You
whole
ra-
bunch of people there, and then it was the turntables on top of the stairs, and it was a DJ was there that was like, well, he's all right, but I could do better. And then everybody's cool, and I just walk up the stairs, and then I say, hi, Jamie. It's okay if I DJ? I'm from New York. Yeah, go ahead, get on. And the next thing you know, I'm there DJing for all these famous people. I ain't ask for no money, but that is what I like. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
like,
but that doesn't pay the fucking bills.
it
Lazy.
doesn't, but yeah, it do.
You're
because
running DJ Lazy K or DJ Lazy K charity? You should start a charity if you're gonna be doing
Yeah.
all that shit.
No, but you're absolutely right on that. That's something that has to be, but when you don't have no manager and that you back on your own, it's like, I'm just being humble with my life. And it's like, yeah, you're right. Things have to change. More business got to become professional. But since it's just me and I'm getting by and I'm happy doing it, I maybe, just waiting for the moment.
You're late on rent? Are you late on rent?
This month?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You fucking not. You fucking up.
My spinners
It's
remember.
hard, it's hard times right now, though.
Yeah,
Fuck
but my
outta
neighbor.
here, bro.
No,
Like, You gotta adapt. You gotta adapt. I don't agree that it's hard
just
times.
like this month.
But
But the whole time, like,
you a hustler. You're gonna figure it out.
you
I'm
know
not
what I'm
denying
saying?
that.
It's just like this month, but like I said, I'm amazed that with nothing, I survived this whole 7 months. You know what I'm saying? My rent is $2,000.
That is not fucking cheap for one person.
No, for one studio, one person, and that's just the rent.
Oh yeah, you
You
need that
know?
like 4,000, 5,000 to keep it going.
Yeah,
I don't even know where. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Because it's just like if you
I
have your
gotta
car,
have,
because
I gotta have
you know what I'm saying?
$6,000 every month just
Yeah,
to
'cause that-
live,
oh, shit.
just to maintain what I have. My storage in New York, my Sprinter, insurance, the phones, the websites, I mean, and I shrunk it to 6,000 because it was way more before when I first moved to Cali. Because then I
Yeah.
had my place in New York too, so I got rid of that. That's on storage, and then I got thousands and
How do you make
thousands of
6 grand?
records.
How do you
Huh?
make $6 grand in the month? Break me down the mathematics here.
Weekly, my mathematics is daily. How much money I gotta
Okay,
make
you're
every
talking
day.
$1,500 a week. How'd you make your $1,500?
Nah, I don't even go that far. I go.
Well, you have to. You
I
have
go
to break it down.
daily.
Okay.
I go daily. How
So-
much money I gotta make
Okay,
every
so
day?
that's $200 a day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I wake
250.
up in the morning and I was like, I gotta get, a slot on my mixtape, 2 slots. Like I even go cheap, like just to try out 2-3 people, like, as long as that money comes every day like that. And then on top of that, I want a book studio time, so I literally wanted to
Bro,
be in your studio like every night.
She drops money on studio. Like Lazy Cat. I'm like, damn, Lazy again. And then when you're not here, you're at other places.
But
Like, damn,
see,
she
that's what
spends
I
money on
do.
that shit.
I spend money too, but then I figure out how to make money too with you. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
it's like, okay, I'll book you the studio time. Let me engineer for you or something. Let me give you one of my beats, or maybe I'll sell you a package or something like that. Like we
Oh,
go in the
so you-
studio, we make the song. So I don't record myself. I record other people.
Oh, you engineer?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I record other people. So
Okay.
that way,
There's money
maybe
in
that 150 that I spend, or
Okay.
200-300 in your
We're
studio,
gonna figure something out.
it
Lazy.
turns into 500 or 600 that night, and then
Yeah.
boom, I'm back in.
yeah.
So you know what I
It's
mean? And
hustle.
this is my low, like kind of like my lowest point in life, but the best of
That's
my
dope.
life.
So you're about to skyrocket. I can see.
You know
it.
what I'm saying? Like I can see that. Okay, you don't have no. This is hard right now. But how many times I've been with my rent late and my this and my.
I love that.
How about I got kicked out of my house a couple of times being
fucking
famous
love
DJ
that.
Lazy K? You know how many times? You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is. You know what I mean?
I love your attitude. I fucking love it. I think people need to be more like you. Like in
Yeah,
that sense, we're
I-
like, yo, I'm fucking late. So what? I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna figure it out. We all right.
That's
We
the
alive.
sad part. Like, why I call myself lazy? Because I'm not lazy. But then sometimes I use that. Let me
Okay.
stop. Sometimes I'll be like, "Oh, what you doing? I don't feel like I just want to go sit here and watch TV all day. I don't feel like I get like that. Like
You get lazy.
when I don't have to do nothing, or like I really just like to watch TV and do nothing. Like literally, just
Yeah.
turn off the music, turn my phone. I won't talk to nobody. No music. I can't even hear no music. Sometimes I just drive
Unplug.
around, no music in the car, so I
Yeah.
can just get my brain.
For sure.
But that's what the thing with music is. Like music is my energy. That's what give me energy, and this what heals my body.
Yes.
That's how I feel.
I love it.
And it's not Beethoven or Nicki Minaj. It's hardcore rapper. The more hard the rap is, the more my body gonna heal. The more shooting bang bang, I'm gonna. Oh. The more you say fuck you.
I just lost it.
And then I went to church, and then I went to confess, and I told
Right.
the pastor, "Am I sinning?" There's the pastor said, "Do you say those words in the rap?" No. So you could.
You're good.
Back home. Shit about bang bang.
Keep 'em
Oh,
coming.
fuck that bitch. Oh, no. Yeah. Ooh, I feel good today.
That's awesome.
Don't give me no depressed music. Oh, I love you.
No.
Oh, my body will crumble and die right there if you give me some R&B shit that's going to make me cry all night.
Hey, let's get a little radio station going on Neighborhood Watch. Like, where
Yeah,
people
and
can
I
tune
like
into
what
your
you
shit.
got going on here. This is dope.
We just getting started.
I'm taking your job. Let me stop.
Scoot over.
Move over, let me.
Wait, how do you?
Yeah.
Nah, matter of fact, I'm taking your job, but then I'm gonna give you work because now you're gonna enter for all of us. Let me stop.
Sounds like a deal. Write up the contract.
Type of contract.
Nah, we gonna
It's like
get
a game show voice.
No, but I think your energy is obvious, and I want to bring it to like the network and be like, yo, how
Let's
can we do
go.
some shit and make some moves together? And,
Yeah,
you know,
let's
like,
do it. And how can we help other people too? You know what I'm saying?
but that's
'Cause
what you do
It's all- yeah.
regardless, and that's
Let's-
what I do regardless.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you
But
the
no,
same.
to be honest, we
I
gotta
love
make
what you're
money.
doing.
We
I-
gotta make money, sweetie. Like I'm
Yes.
not neighborhood watch charity.
No
like
more
I gotta
like-
pay bills. I
Me
got this
too.
place. I gotta pay another place. Another
Yes.
place.
No, we're gonna
Like,
definitely
so-
make the money, and I think this is the year where it's our chance to do it the way. Like all this digital stuff. I mean, some people cry. That was the best thing that happened. I mean, to me, this whole thing, it was time to sit home,
love it.
and then you get to think about your life, and then you get to watch old dumbass shows on TV, and then you go back into time and look at all your phone that you had in 1995, and
Yeah.
oh, then I did this that day. You know, it's
Yeah.
like all of this was like it's a reset to let you think, to let you feel, to let you see what you had and what you're about to get, and everything.
Yeah.
So I thought it was beautiful. But at the same time, I feel for all those people. If you really all those people die, all these things
Without a
happen,
doubt.
it's really, really, really sad. But
Yeah.
you know,
I'm
you
sad
cannot-
to see 2020 go. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, damn, it's been a good year, bro. Like, I
But
hope
you-
2021 is as fucking good as 2020 was. We moving.
Off the top.
We got
yeah.
a fucking monster team. Like, this shit was me.
Yeah.
You know? And to see, like, the different sections.
But that's what happened. And you know what the craziness part? Like, I'm not even going because not going into politics. Just like I know somebody here in Cali who's a politician, like
Okay.
who's actually a diplomatic, and a person that I met at a coffee shop in Burbank. You know, this person is an old person. You know what I'm saying? And he told me that. He told me that a couple of months before this whole shit happened, he was like, you know, I work for the government. They're trying to figure out something that's going to wipe 10% of the population. They need to get rid of 10% of the population. I was like, what? Deadass, he told me that, but I'm thinking he's crazy. You know what I'm saying? This is
Yeah.
before all this happened. And then he was like, yeah, they're going to, you know, that Trump got to go. That's what he kept saying. You know, he got to go, he got to go. And I actually liked the Trump. You know, so I cursed out on my Instagram. I lost so many followers because I posted. Trent just emailed me, asked me to go to his party. Oh, I got so much hate for that.
What happened? Trump what?
He sent me an email to come to one of his parties or something.
Trump?
Like to meet him, but I think a lot of people got that email
Yeah,
too.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
just to charity him, to support his.
Yeah.
He wanted
It's
money.
charity, yeah. Like, donate to my cause type
Yeah,
shit.
donate to my. And then I posted on my Instagram. Look who emailed me, asked him to be. It was some bullshit, just some
Yeah,
fun.
yeah. Just,
Oh my god, I lost like 200 followers.
Oh,
And-
really?
Oh, Lazy K, I liked it you, but now I have to unfollow you. Psh, dead ass.
oh, shit.
And then me so pride, well, fuck yeah, I'm not going to take Trump out of my Instagram because you unfollow me. And guess what? Because I didn't do that, a couple of months later, I got more followers.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I,
yeah,
I-
yeah. They're both sides. Yeah, it's
yeah,
it's
like,
so
you know
clear.
what I mean? Just be yourself. Fuck everybody else what they
Yeah,
say.
man.
You know what I'm
fuck.
saying?
You like him?
Yeah.
I don't like him. Who gives a shit? Life goes on.
I really don't care. I
don't care
I
either.
watched him for 6 months on TV. I got to like him because he was always on my
He
TV.
runs your country. You better fucking like him. He was running your country for
You
4
know
years.
what I
I'm
like
rooting
to
for that
him?
motherfucker.
I don't know if he do whatever he do right or wrong, but I like him for 2 reasons. One, because he don't give a fuck. He said whatever he thinks, he say it, and that's my problem.
I love that too.
You know
That's
what I'm
my
saying?
problem.
That's my problem.
Yep.
I said a lot of things I should have just kept it in real quick or didn't say something. But it's me. I speak out loud. I think out loud, I meant to say. And then the other thing I like about him, he's a business. Like he know how to make money. Okay, let me add a third one. And I got a check from him. That's why I posted him. Thank you, Trump, for this check. Two times I posted him.
I posted the check too. I'm like, yo, shout out to the motherfucker.
I'm official.
Homie Trump.
Lazy K Productions is official business. I got a check.
Yeah. That's funny. But
So yeah, that's why I like him. And then Joe Biden, I don't know him. I feel like I don't know
I'm rooting
him.
for him too now. Like,
But
I'm
he
like, yo,
sound
that's
like a
my
cute-
president. That's
he
what
sound
I'm
like
rooting
a cute
for.
guy, like he's there. He's nice.
He's a cute
you
guy.
know.
We don't need a cute guy running this fucking country.
But-
we need a fucking beast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight up.
They need a beast.
We need a beast. So we'll see how these next 4 years go. Hopefully they go good. But if not, we'll adapt. That's what you do in business. You adapt.
You adapt.
And that's how you survive. And you adapt.
And you adapt and you keep
You always
adapting.
adapt.
That's the key. If you know how to adapt. Oh yeah. But back to that thing that I was telling you. He told me that. This whole thing is set up for the strong
Oh,
to
yeah.
survive
That's what it was.
and for the weak to die. That's why it was set up for that. And it's not just the illness. It's not just the illness
Well.
that is the mental. Is
Yeah.
the everything.
I'll tell you what. You know, when you're in the forest, I was in Sequoia, I think, or Yosemite, and they actually burn the forest to make the trees that are there stronger. So the few trees that are there, you know, like it's like we actually burn the forest on purpose. I don't know what it's
Wow.
called, right? It's
Yeah,
called
I heard
something.
things like that.
Okay. So, in a way, you kind of got to get rid of... I'm not saying kill motherfuckers, but like, yeah, the bullshit's got to... Like, if you're not
too many.
contributing to society as a positive... I got a heart, but motherfucker, like, it can't be on all of us. I don't know. That's where I think, shit, I'm going to lose 200 followers on this.
But you never.
Talking about killing 10% of the population.
No, that
Welcome to the
shocked me.
Ignorant
But then if
Podcast.
you look at the history and then everything, this is exactly what they do.
Everything
Every
else does
10
it.
years, even look at 9/11. I was right there in that
Yeah, but that
studio
wasn't
that
10%
night.
of the population. That was
Nah, it
fucking-
wasn't no
Nah, that was a
10%,
business
but
move.
but the shit.
That
I
was
mean,
all
that
money.
shit.
Yeah,
I
that
was
was
down there when that shit happened and the
Wow.
building.
Really?
fall- Yeah, I was
Really?
in New York. I saw that whole thing falling, and then the next day I had to go sell my
Was it an
CDs.
inside job? Yes or no?
I feel so. Yeah, I feel like it is too.
Really?
I think so too.
And if it was not an
Everybody in
inside
this
job-
room thinks it was an inside job. Read.
Oh,
Yeah, I
yeah,
f-
big time. The guy who owned the
Yeah.
building took all
The
the cash
insurance.
out and then made an insurance claim on it and backed out.
They had gold under there that
The
they
day
never
before.
found.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then the way it was cut, it was all crazy.
Yeah.
Like there's, I mean,
no,
there's
you
big,
didn't see
there's a lot.
nothing. You
Okay, so
you
you
saw,
think there's a mastermind? So hold on,
Bro,
Hold on.
Yes. Oh, here, I'll
hold
break
on.
it down to you.
Hold
real
on.
quick.
it is.
So there's a guy like, yo, I got an idea.
no, it's not one
We
guy.
okay, a group of us.
It's a
The,
society.
the elite,
And they go like
the
this.
elite, yeah.
Let's crash 2 fucking planes.
To start a war, to go
But
into
first,
to
we'll put
start-
explosives in there,
yeah, it took time.
Okay.
Yeah, it took time.
and then it'll all crumble down, and we'll get the insurance. And like,
No,
really?
we will not
That
get
guy-
the insurance. We'll go to the other side of the country and take over these oil bases and take all their money and all their resources. So these people attacked us. Now we're gonna be like, oh, of course we got to go to war with them. They just hit us. We go across to the Middle East and take all their oil, and now we have Americans guarding all kinds of oil. We're looking for fucking weapons of mass destruction that we never found. When we find
Hey,
Osama,
hold on. Can we talk about your phone since you,
Oh, okay.
Fuck, you want to answer it? Why don't you start answering the phone now since you
But
always get
I
calls?
think so,
Didn't
too.
I say turn off the phones?
I did turn it off.
Clearly you didn't. The whole fucking our millions of audience heard that shit, bro. Like turn that shit off.
I think it might have been an inside job.
I
But no, but that's what you create chaos. Everyone's all spooked, you know what I'm saying? So it's like instantly we got to go to war. We end up in the Middle East. When we find fucking Osama bin Laden, you find him for one day and then you throw him in the water. Really? Like that's, you know what I'm saying? The Bushes were in business with Osama bin Laden in some oil business, but you can't find. Come on, bro. It's
it makes
like,
sense.
There's a lot of.
I mean, it is what it is. But at the same time, it's like all these people have to pay the price. It is what it is what it is. And it was
People get
nasty.
sacrificed.
And then I remember coming out of the subway that next day, and the subway door opened up. And when I tried to get out, I felt like this pressure right there on Chambers Street. It was 2 blocks away from the. 3 blocks away from the World Trade Center, because Chambers Street, then you go to Canal Street, and the whole strip of Canal Street, that's where all the bootleggers, all the mixtape spots was at. So I had to go through there all the time. It was nasty. That air wasn't even, it was like this pressure. You felt like all those deaths or something. When that subway door opened and I'm trying to get out, it was like this. You felt it. You felt it in the air. All those people die and all those. It was an energy that I never felt in my life. And for that 1 second that you walk into there, it just hits you, and then it just back to normal. But I was like, wow. And the smell. It was a nasty smell. It was like a smell that you could smell like, what is this? And it was so sad. And then you had all these people, like all this chaos on that area, and it was just so sad. And the fear, because I remember now that same day a plane will go by. I remember I was living on the 16th floor.
Sure.
When I saw that shit fell right in front of me, I was like, I ran my ass downstairs and I'm like, oh hell no, they're about to drop every building in here. Like
Yeah.
you think the worst.
I mean, I felt that over here. Like, yo, that plane's kind of low, bro. Like, yo, that plane's really low right now. But I can see where that happened. But
And
all
we
right, I guess it's
adapted.
an inside job.
And we
I think
adapted.
so. I mean, there's
And
too
what did we
many-
do about it?
And then as New Year, everything changed.
Because we're the
what
sheep,
changed
bro.
that
It's bigger
year?
than us.
What changed that year?
That decade.
What changed?
This is a new decade. That decade, what changed? The 2000, what changed? The
The-
airline. All that. Now you getting checked on every airline.
Oh, yeah,
Now you
that's
getting checked.
bullshit, bro.
All that is go back to politics. I
One
believe
person
that.
does one thing, and then
The whole thing
everybody
changed.
has to fucking spend 3 hours at the airport now. Take their this off, take their that off. Get like I remember my girl was getting
But it's
searched. I was
control.
like, yo, like,
it's back
bro,
to it's
this
back
is,
to
like,
what
wild.
it's back to controlling. It's the same thing that's happening now. It's back to controlling. They're controlling what's going to happen. So they give you these options. You can survive in this, but this is what's going to be. So they change and everything. They change it then with the aviation. Everything got to change with that. Like
Yeah,
more
but
security. with it.
what is the logic?
And then the whole New
Where's
York
the- where's the
Manhattan
logic here?
change.
Like what? It was just for money? Like these motherfuckers. Clearly, if they're
course.
running the world, they have enough money. I would
Yeah.
think, right?
I think more. I mean, I think it's
I don't
more
think they
about.
go, "Yo, we need
I think
more-
more. It's about control.
more
It's control.
It's more control and power. You know what I'm saying?
Control and
It's, I
power
think
and
it's
money.
an addiction. You know what I'm saying? With these big elites, it's not about the money because they have all the money in the world. But
I wouldn't
what else
even
could it
want the
be?
responsibility. I'd be like, yo, fuck
And
that.
now,
you guys figure it out. I got my money. I'm out.
2020, another decade. Now this. You're going to see something happen until 2030 too. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Something else is gonna.
Yeah, I think so.
But it's all the power of the mind too, because everything that we are doing is everything that we are visualizing. You know, like
What's that? What?
my album coming soon. Let's talk about.
Is it fire though? We might have to help you, Lazy. I'm gonna help you put it
please.
together. Bro.
Yes, you will.
'Cause
We're gonna do
I'm
this
gonna
too.
I'm gonna.
The hip hop
Get
one,
the
and what about
shiners
the
on.
Latin one? Because I do have
Yes.
like Latino.
I
And
think that's where we're at. We're in that
I do
era.
want to do the Spanish thing
I'm in
too.
both. I love.
And
both.
I know you got a rapper that's Latino. I want to
Oh,
bring
I got
that out.
Let's do
Fire
that. Yeah,
motherfucker.
for sure.
And then I was listening to French rap the other day. They were doing some drill music. It's some dope ass French rappers that I was like, that's how I want my.
Oh,
my
I heard some other. I
Yeah.
don't know what they were. But I
so
was like,
I'm
oh, this
giving you
shit's
the idea
fire.
right now. That's the vision I have.
Oh, you're not-
International.
okay.
And then I want to bring back the scratching. You know what I'm saying? Like I want
I
to
like
do
that.
my album like premiere, like something like you rap, you do it, and then I want to rap too. I want to sing. I want to do some Spanish,
Calma,
but not like
no,
that. Like
no,
more
yeah.
like my story, like talking, and then scratch it. Like I love
I like
that.
the scratch, but if you start rapping, like, what if I start rapping? Then we might as well fucking you, LV, and me fucking put a mixtape. And we all three of us rap and read and fucking Theo while we're at
Well,
it.
if we sell it, we make a
Why
lot of
not?
money. Why not?
Nah, because I'm about playing my position. I like playing my positions. Like, yo, what's my position? Give me my
Yeah.
position. I'm gonna
Yeah.
play it better than anybody's ever
Yeah.
played it.
Yeah.
Well, my position is that too. If you really look at it, like
No, you're
you
playing
know,
all the positions.
you like my position is like to I mean, if that's where I want to take it, go talk a whole bunch of shit on the beginning of the record. But
That's
honestly,
fine. That's
Yeah,
honestly,
yeah,
part
that's
of
when
part
I-
of the
good.
DJing. That's
when
part
I
of
DJ
it.
in a club and Cali coming a record, I'm like, I just skip to where the I just drop it from there.
I agree.
Boom. Nobody want to hear a whole point. But if he did something more original than that, like maybe like I mean, few things is cool, but I like it. I like DJ Khaled. He's amazing. How he just dropped all these albums with all these celebrities, and he became. I admire that. That's him. Now, if I do it my way,
What
I
was
do
the
a little
di-
different.
What was the difference between you? Well, shit. Maybe you should do it exactly like him because he's clearly doing
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
What's the difference between you and him? I mean, you kind of came up with him.
Yeah, the difference is like
Why is he at the tippy top
Because
and you're
he-
over here late on rent?
because he was on the radio. He was on the radio for years and years and years. You know what I'm saying? So he had a platform whereas like all the celebrities used to come to the radio station and then he get cool with them and then they go to the studio and then he just basically just clear the song. It's not like he really just spent a lot of money in it for what I'm understanding. It's just clearing the song and then you have the people that you know, your connections is everything. So say I come
But
to
you got those connections.
yeah.
Okay.
So connections is everything. But he had a platform on the radio where it's like he deal with the celebrities. I had a platform where I deal with the underground that want to become celebrity.
Okay.
So that's the difference.
Okay.
It ain't no better no worse. It ain't no better music or worse music, but it's like it's just a different lane.
Okay.
Yeah, I
You
think there's
know?
some really good music that hasn't popped off.
I
That's
heard-
about
I
it,
have-
for sure.
I had some dope ass underground artists that was so dope, so hard, and they just sold a lot of mixes. But it just for some reason they never really went farther than that. Like some people just they famous. Everybody's fame is different. Some people just want a little money and they cool. Some rappers just want to get a whole bunch of chicks in the bed. They don't even want no money. They just want to get that. Some rappers just want to be superstars.
Yeah.
You know, it's everybody's different. So it's like
Right.
what is your ambition? That's what's gonna define you. But like underground rappers, and some of them didn't make it big. Some underground rappers became superstars.
Yeah.
So that's the difference. But yeah, it's,
All right,
it's
well, we're gonna put a mixtape
a
together with
process.
Lazy
It's a
K
process.
of all the dope underground motherfuckers.
you
here.
have I heard from that you
Oh.
have everybody that records on here and that you put it on your iPod on your show, right?
Yeah.
I think that's the most amazing thing. Like that is amazing. Like you show these people that a lane where they can play.
Well,
the music.
I want to do a radio station where
That's
where you
dope.
can
I'm
go
here
on
to-
and hear all these fucking art without the bullshit politics of the labels. Fuck the labels. Like,
And what's
I'm not gonna go
happening
on my
there?
rant, but fuck the labels. Fuck all of them.
What's happening there? What's happening with the music right now?
It's
Since we
they're
talking
dead.
at new society and everything changed, what's happening? Like I used to get emails all the time from Sony, Universal, Def Jam. They play this record, You know, email blast that they
Yeah.
do. They send you new music to play. Now it's like hardly any email going on. It's
There-
hardly any music.
There's no budget
And then
for
all
it.
I can see coming in is the underground. I can see all them people at home now recording new music. All these people at home getting the studio, whatever, you know, like, and then they have their own TikTok and they have their own lane. Nobody care about going to these record labels anymore. Now everybody care about how can have them views on Spotify or how can they be on. So the whole industry change.
Yes, and it's
So-
opportunity.
And this is our opportunity.
This
This is
is
my
our
opportunity
opportunity,
right
yes.
now. This is how I see it.
Yeah.
Okay, now we got all the fuckery out the way.
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
This is it. Now. Now we are the ones that count.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We are the next.
I fucking believe that. I believe you, Lazy.
No, for real. This is our era.
And then
I
we
think
gonna
this
get
is the beginning
Hollywood.
of
Then we
the
gonna
era.
put some
Then we
extensions. We gonna get
super Hollywood. Better fuck with us now.
Oh, wait till I get some.
Me and Lazy and
Wait till we
LV
get
and
some
Reed
money.
and Theo are gonna get super fucking Hollywood on this
Oh
shit.
yeah, we gonna be looking fly.
Like, you ain't even gonna be able to reach me. You can't even reach me right now.
I know. And every time I call you, you answer, and I be like, "See, he picked up on me."
Now there's a little secret to. I'm gonna tell you the secret to getting through to me. Like I tell people, like, yo, I got the same number. Texts come through me.
Texas.
Text.
And
Certain phone calls, but I'll tell you offline how to get through to John Day. Super secretive.
Don't worry. But I think this is dope, guys. However, I can be here to help, and let's play some music, and let's just have some fun. And then, if God willing, the money comes, it's a blessing.
I'll make sure
I
the money
would
comes.
love,
Your job is to
I
create.
would-
My job is to make sure the money comes.
yeah, I would love to sit down and kind of do a little more study of how can I just better the business aspect. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to ask.
Yeah. Oh, you got to ask. Lazy.
so hard.
I ask
And
and,
I
I
don't know
ask and I
why.
ask and I ask
Like,
again. I don't give a fuck. They
I
tell me no. I'm
love
like, you
that
sure?
from you.
I'm gonna motherfucking make you regret it. I'll tell people like, I'm gonna make you regret it. This is the last time I asked. Are you sure? So it's almost like they're like, shit. I think this fool's gonna do something. And if he does something, he's gonna remember the times I told him.
But you
no
ask
5
because
times.
it belongs to you, or you ask because you want to get something out of it. That's the thing.
I ask because I feel like I've done a lot for people, and
Yeah.
a lot of people have told me no, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, good to know, got it, okay. Like I know, I'm motherfuckers. There's certain motherfuckers that wouldn't even
See,
pull up on.
that's
us.
the difference.
Let me. Matter
That's
of
what I
fact-
don't want to hear.
Hold on,
No.
hold on.
I'm
hold
not
on.
gonna ask because I already know it's no.
Let me tell you my epiphany.
So
this
my
weekend.
negativity,
Hey, deja hablar.
habla.
mute lazy case. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. I wanted the mic. Oh, my epiphany. Okay, so that's what I learned. So when we started getting kind of buzzing in the LA streets on a very, like local level, everybody started to come up to you and go, yo, bro, you need to get the ratio right. Right? So I was following like 7,000 people. They're all like, you need to get down to like 100, 200 to see who you fuck with and la. And I was like, nah, you think so? And I was like, nah. They're like, yeah, bro, now is when it's going to make the ratio look good. Well, anyways, I have a bunch of people that are verified and shit like that follow me.
Yeah.
But they don't fuck with me. They don't fuck with me. They don't even answer a fucking DM, a text, nothing. And then you got this regular Joe Schmo that every time I post something, repost it. That every time I fucking do a story, they comment and show support. And I was like, yo, I got this shit fucked up. I'm going to follow. First off, the new thing is I'm going to follow whoever downloads the app. Because if you support me, I want to support you. And I don't give a fuck if you got that blue little check or not. Or if you got 10 million followers or not. Because that's not what made Neighborhood Watch. What made Neighborhood Watch was the regular up-and-coming motherfuckers that were next up.
Yes.
And I'm going to stay true to that. Because I did get a little Hollywood.
Well, honestly, I'm gonna thank you because I'm gonna thank you, Joe. I mean, Joe.
You call me Joe Doe.
Payback as a
Joe
bitch. Anyway, that's because you wanted to mute me. But anyway, I just want to thank you because I really, 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 if it wasn't for your studio, if it wasn't for the vibe that I felt when I walk in there, I think I would have returned to New York.
Oh, wow. That's fucking awesome, dude.
So it was your energy
Oh, well,
that
thank you.
kept me here.
That's dope.
This commercial was brought to you by Swipes.
Follow DJ Lazy K on Instagram at DJ Lazy K.
You know what? I wanted to fuck with you back then, but I knew you had shit to get figured out.
Yeah.
Like, there was just shit that
You
needed to be
saw it,
figured-
right? I matter of fact, I told you when my shit happened.
Yeah, I was
And
watching
I-
the shit unfold, and we talked about it here. We're like, yo, we should bring Lazy K on board. She's dope energy. But we knew you had a lot of shit going on.
Yeah.
That just-
And
it
you didn't
wasn't
want to
time.
and you didn't want to take
Everything is
sides.
timing for
I
sure.
don't want to take sides.
Yeah.
You know, that's the homie too. So
Yeah. But who really stayed around is the question. It doesn't matter because I learned to just have a friendship.
I
Even
agree, yeah.
even though it happened in the past, it's like why even I'm happy the way my life is. So yeah. I'll say hi when I see you, but that's it. Hi. I'm not gonna be like fuck you, but I'm gonna say hi.
yeah, no,
That's
no, we
good
got
for
you.
me.
That's dope.
That's
Yeah.
a good start.
Yeah.
So we actually cool.
That's
But
dope.
now, don't call me, ask me for nothing. 'Cause, you know what I mean? I just pull all this shit out of my own sweat. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Everything that you said I wasn't going to be because it's like I had to prove myself that I'm still who I am.
Yeah.
And that regardless if I had a partner and this partner bring all these things to the table, just know your position and appreciate what that person brought into your life. And then now it's just
Yeah.
like I put a closure to it. Wish him the best. And here I am again, back on your radio show. Boom. Like, what's up? I don't got shit to fix now. Let's work. Let's fix already.
No. So I mean, once we get off the
And I
fucking-
probably gonna have my rent paid by tonight anyway, because after I get
Damn.
off the phone,
I
you're
don't-
gonna.
I
I'm about to
don't
get in
doubt
there
it,
and blast my
girl.
music,
I
and
don't
then
doubt
if
it.
you get on my Instagram and follow DJ Lazy K, in the next hour you're gonna see me somewhere around here and Mind Sprinter blasting a whole bunch of music because I just got a whole bunch of music and I can't wait to play it.
I want to hear it.
Well, tune in.
We'll do a story right now. We'll do a little story like, yo, hit up Lazy.
And it's just great.
Okay.
It's just great. That's all I want. Fix the Sprinter, paint my Sprinter, pull up somewhere, play some music.
You know how you're gonna get that
make the people
that,
feel
that
good.
Sprinter's gonna get fixed when you get the followers, because that's when it's gonna benefit these guys to
Yeah.
actually renovate your fucking,
Yeah.
you know, and you shout them out and
Yeah,
blah blah.
and
All
I had like I'm on 30,000, almost 30,000 followers
Are
right
you
now.
really?
Yeah, but
There
I
you
don't
go.
have that blue check like everybody get. And then I don't know if you guys get people that ask you, oh, you already are qualified for the blue check. I had like 10, 15, 20
Yeah,
people
but
telling me
then-
that. But then my Instagram is all I got really to keep my hustle going. So I don't know if I should give these people the opportunity to
No, don't fuck with
do
it.
something and then the shit
Don't fuck with it.
crashes. Oh man, my
Yeah.
life be all. So I keep saying no.
Then you
But I
have to
do
start
want the
over.
little blue check, and if anybody can help me, tell me how to get that, please. Hit my Instagram. But
And
the right
I
way.
want the blue check too. I'm not gonna lie.
But how you get it like the official without getting your Instagram like?
I heard there's different ways. If you have the plug, it costs about $3,000 from what I hear.
No, but
I just can't find the plug.
I also heard if like legit publications
Well, I heard
are
cheaper
putting your
prices.
name-
Yeah. Oh, really? Well, shit. I need to go through your plug.
I heard somebody 150 and they got
Fuck
me going.
outta here.
Yeah,
Lazy. Ain't nobody
Maybe
doing it for
you.
$150.
maybe I don't know, but that's why I say
that's like
that.
send me the 150. You'll have the blue check in 3 hours, and then you never
Yeah.
hear from that motherfucker again.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Trust me. You ain't
That's
getting
why
it.
You gotta
I-
send it to them, right? You gotta be like, oh look, I'm very. I mean,
You're
these
right.
people
You have to do
publicate-
2 articles.
No,
la,
wait.
la.
How about somebody show me a picture with my thing with the blue check next to it, and then they took it out.
It was on your.
Because
Yeah.
They put it on there and then took it off?
on a program.
I don't know. They did put that in, but then I was like, I got Photoshop too.
Yeah, Photoshop. That's exactly what that is.
They
Fuck
just
you
stretch
mean?
it and put that little thing and then shrunk it again. Oh.
Look at that.
I'm about to put my-
$150.
It's a,
Give me $150. I'll give you that check.
it's a post though. It's not a check. You'll post it.
But yeah, I need that blue check too. It carries a little weight. It does carry weight. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
for
front.
sure. It's verified.
Oh
Yeah,
my
Like it's like,
God.
all right, you're.
Instagram verified Lazy K.
Yes, please. You know.
I want to go check out this
And
Sprinter
neighborhood
van.
watch. Oh, we're gonna
Yeah.
check it out.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
We're gonna check it out. You gonna do a set right now or no? For real?
Yeah, I could. I don't care.
I'm
I'm
just
not
curious.
scared. I could bring my little turntable right here and get busy. But
Are you?
it's whatever. Yeah. Let's just have some fun and then see where we go from here. And
This is what I see Lazy
let's
K doing,
create
right?
Music.
This is just thinking out loud.
Okay, let's go.
Lazy K starts DJing out of that thing. How you doing? You do festivals. Yo, I'm gonna be in Venice today. Yo, I'm gonna be in fucking NoHo today.
I
Yo, I'm gonna
love
be in
Venice.
Hollywood. But
I love Malibu.
don't get sidetracked. I love Malibu. We'll meet there. But you have to fucking put it live on Twitch or even on our app or something.
Yeah.
Where people can see you in real time and just plug in and be like, yo, I'm gonna listen to the like radio. It's
Yeah.
the new radio
Yes.
essentially.
Yes.
Like radio's done.
Well, I'm here.
So that's what we're gonna do, and we'll figure it out. We got the whole fucking team that's willing to kind of get behind anything we believe in,
Yeah.
and we believe in you.
Yeah.
So
So let's do this. So everybody, all the listeners here, let's
like
let's
3.
do this.
there's like 3 of them.
Three
Yeah.
listeners. Okay, 3
Yeah, I'll talk
listeners.
to all my 3.
My girl, my mom.
Did you get the dog Frankie on Twitter?
Put on the iPad and shit.
Wait on it though. We gonna blow up, and then
we
Lazy's
are.
gonna be like,
I
"Yo,
know.
I made that podcast. Those motherfuckers had 3 listeners."
Yeah, now they big, but finally I got my money. But you know what's beautiful though? You know it's crazy though. You guys are here, and then it's such a connection. Like say, imagine people come in town, like people in New York, and I'm like, hey, come to the neighborhood watch. Let's do an interview, and all these people. Let's we can actually make that connection with the east to west again, because it was a time where people over there didn't want to come over here, and people in the hip hop world. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
And then it was always this thing, the Biggie and the Tupac back in the days, and the
Yeah.
whole West Coast East Coast thing, and then now the Pop Smoke and all these came in here. You know, so it's
Yeah.
like a lot of people hearing from New York. It's like some people are afraid to come in here. Some people is like, how is over there? You in a room? If I wear blue or red, am I gonna get shot? Like they have this perception of LA in New York. You
And
know,
it's not like that.
You know, and then they're over there complaining because they get over there. It looks fabulous. You walk into Watson, it's like palm trees. It look like an island, and they're so beautiful. Y'all complain over there. You go to the Bronx and you go to.
I agree.
And then you got big ass rats coming across, and there's trash everywhere, and there's
agree.
graffitis, and this shit
LA 's
looks nasty, and it stinks. That's ghetto.
Well, it's a mentality. It's
Here
not the
is
place.
amazing.
Beautiful.
Thank you. It's beautiful.
I tell everybody, ghetto is a mindset, not a place you live, you fucking idiots.
Thank
I've seen
you.
real ghettos where you shit in a hole and don't have lights. That's
Thank
ghetto,
you.
motherfucker.
Thank
Not
you.
South Central, not Watts. Get that shit together. You motherfuckers are ghetto. And matter of fact,
I
all
walk
these
in somebody's
hipsters.
house in Malibu, and the shit looked at damn, y'all niggas live in the ghetto here, but it's Malibu. It's just like all trash and all that. Weed everywhere. That's like, oh, clean display. Those ghetto in here. Nah, but it's amazing. I love this place in us.
You ain't
I'm
going back to
staying
New York?
here. No, I am going back to New York. I'm going back to New York to probably just see what's in that storage that I got. I got some, that's where my Nipsey Hussle records that I never released are in there.
When did you work with him?
Huh?
Yeah.
That's another thing. Like, how can we release that? They flag me all the time. They take it down. Like,
The
it-
Who
Nipsey-
takes it down?
wherever, SoundCloud or
Oh,
like.
well,
they
we
would-
don't want to take it down. It's on our
Put it
app.
on our platform.
no,
Fuck
I
these
put
fools.
it on live mixtapes.
Actually, you know what?
You
Apple
do-
still fucking.
They'll still flag us?
No, I
They'll
got.
find
Will
you.
they?
No, I don't know how. How did they
I
get
put it on live mixtapes. For some reason, live mixtapes clear me up all the time. So I got all my exclusives with Kanye. And I even got some exclusives with Max B there.
We should
too.
do some new beats to like Nipsey's
Yeah.
old lyrics, though.
But I don't have the session. That's the thing. I have the two track is like you go
Just
in there, you
bounces.
write, you bounce, and that's all I had is like, oh man. But I even believe I have an acapella, 2 acapellas from him that I bounced without the beat. So maybe that's gonna.
That's what we need.
Excuse
Can you
me.
imagine we drop a fucking
That's
Nipsey
what's
Hussle
gonna be. But
and then get sued? Fuck yeah.
No, these
I'm
are
on it.
just gonna all roll
But
up.
now
right
you
here.
can
Forget
go-
suing, like,
you-
oh, hey. Forget the
Oh
suing.
shit! The '60s are here.
now that
LV, go tell them that we're.
he
Some were
he actually had that vision. He wanted that East and West to come back together.
Oh,
he
for
had
sure.
that vision.
He had that vision.
Because when he called me, I didn't know who he was, and I met him through somebody at a record label. This white guy, I forgot his name, but then he's the one who will help Nipsey Hussle. And the only reason he called me is because at that moment in time, I had Max B in French Montana hot as cakes in the city. So he probably asked who got the streets right now, and then they mentioned my name. Next thing you know, he called me. I didn't know who he was, and then I mean honestly, when I heard the music, oh, you got Drake in there? Oh, you got this guy? Oh yeah, you were about to. Just because he had those features in there is what helped him make me do his mixtape. You know what I'm saying? though?
Yeah.
Because
Verified
I
it.
didn't know who he was. And then I remember he came to New York. He was like, Lazy, I'm in New York. Come meet me. I'm at the studio such and such. So I got to the studio over here. And the first thing I thought, it was like, oh, let me call French. So I called French. I'm like, French, pull up to the studio. I got this guy from the West Coast, Nipsey Hussle. Come. And everybody can see this on YouTube right now. If you Google DJ Lazy K, Nipsey Hussle in French Montana, there we are in that studio.
Really?
They
That shit
they filmed the
fire.
whole thing. You can see us all in there
Okay.
working that night.
And you put that play together.
I put that play together, and then from there on, French went in space, started blowing up. You know what I'm saying? Then Nipsey came back over here, and then he dropped his album, and then things just
Yo,
just
I
started
got an
unfolding.
idea. Let's get.
That was amazing.
Hold on. Let's get that Nipsey Hussle verse you have. Let's produce it out, and that's when you're gonna call up French and be like, "Yo."
No,
I'm
actually, I
fucking
got the
dead serious.
record with him and him. They together on the record.
Oh, they're together on the
They
record.
together on the record. Yeah, him, French, and Nipsey Hussle. I got
Is it released or no?
It's not really released. It's released, but it's not released. It's probably released in a mixtape. And I think somebody else, when we left the studio, a third party jumped in the verse too. Like, I guess when we left the studio, the engineer added a third person in
Oh
there.
no, we're getting that full off. It's just French and.
And
and
I hear
Nipsey.
this song later on, and somebody's saying, like, who is that? Like, you know, but
And
it
then-
never really came out. So it's this, that's the things.
Is
came
it a
out.
hard verse?
Oh,
Is
yeah,
it-
it's dope.
I gotta hear it.
it's
Do you
dope.
have it on you to hear it?
It's definitely dope. I don't know if I got it on
Let's hear it.
but like, I probably got it.
Oh man, this
You
might
know
be
what?
good.
We're gonna do that in my Sprinter because I got it on my laptop. I can probably play that on my laptop. But
Yeah.
just so you know that Man, that man was amazing, and he was gonna
could
give me
tell.
a verse too, cause I saw him
I'm sure you would have.
at the what's that studio down in Monica.
Who cares?
Yeah, I'm not gonna plug them in. Dead ass. You right. but he did tell me.
Oh, I got love for studios, bro. I'm just fucking.
Wait,
Nah, who cares? You
My
damn
competitive
right.
nature.
Nah, I'm about to be just like you though, for real. Who cares? But what I'm trying to say is that he was gonna give me a verse.
Yeah.
He was gonna invite me to the studio. He was gonna do something for me for free.
That's
Literally,
dope.
he didn't
Yeah.
even ask me for no money or anything. He was like, "Yeah, come down to the studio, and I got you. And the same 2 weeks, no shit just happened. So I'm like, well, there it is.
Damn.
But
All right, well, we're gonna hear it in your Sprinter then.
yeah,
don't
I'm
got
trying
it.
to see if I can put it out. But yeah,
Yeah.
shout outs to Nip and the whole
Mm-hmm.
family and everything. I'm trying to see if I can pull it out on my phone somewhere. But yeah, let's just do it then.
Who's in charge of the Nipsey Hussle estate? It's his wife now, right?
It's probably his brother, no, Sam.
Oh, his brother.
I mean, he was all like the businessman.
I
and
heard they're
all that.
fighting now. Like they're suing each other.
Who, Sam and
I can just
I
I don't even know,
imagine.
man.
Yeah. Well, there's what's
Yeah.
fucking.
It's all
You can
over-
talk about it. Yeah, it's all over the news. But I think. Oh, the marathon continues over that saying that his family's trying to say it's Nipsey's, and then I don't know who from the neighborhood, but they have like a business
Yeah.
entity, and they are saying that the neighborhood always used that, and that Nipsey just made it a mainstream thing. And both, you can see both sides. Like, oh, okay, I can see both sides. You
Yeah,
know,
but he
it's
took
not
it-
a Nipsey
He
thing.
took it to the next level.
Yeah, but
I
where
mean,
did
that
he
was
get
his,
it from?
That was his brand, though.
I know, but where did he get it from?
He
I don't
probably
know if
got-
he made it. I wasn't part of
he
the
might have-
journey, but
yeah,
if his homies say, "Yo, this is what we used to say in the hood: the marathon continues, and then this guy gets on the thing and puts a limelight on it, who really owns it? And that's what they're suing each other for.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well,
Like, who has rights to that?
that's shitty.
That is shitty.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they have the store, so do they own half of the store? That was the marathon store. You know
I
what I'm
could-
I
saying?
don't know.
So it's like, I mean, that sucks, man. That whole situation sucks.
Yeah. Well, you know, you
looking
fight
for
to
a
get
good
money, and then when you finally get money, then you'd fucking die, and all your family and friends just fight over
No,
it.
'cause
They
I
don't
mean-
even give a fuck that you're
That's
gone.
how
But
it
that's
is. 'cause
every
I mean, they give a
family.
fuck.
yeah,
but,
it's like
you know?
one person holds it together, and then once that person's
Yeah.
gone, it's like everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like everybody starts trying
Like,
to feed themselves.
yeah,
like, oh
yeah.
shit, man.
You
we
hear
gotta look out for-
families like that big time, like
All the
the
time.
grandma's holding it down, and when she
Yeah.
dies, like nobody ever talks to each other.
Yeah,
you know what
sell
I'm
the
saying? Like,
house. We don't care what we get for
Yeah.
it. Give me whatever the fuck. You
I'll
know,
take
give me my
it.
share.
It's sad, but it's true.
Yeah.
And then that's why the legacy got to keep going. I mean, he did a great thing, and
He did.
He was gonna
and-
be a Jay-Z, bro. Like
Oh, he's
businessman.
gonna be
He was,
massive. He was gonna be. It sucks
he
because
was gonna be massive, bro.
he was so young, and then to see what the fuck he had already done, I didn't realize he was that young, to be honest.
Well, he was like 32, 33,
yeah,
33.
but like I mean, he was about to enter like the best decade of his life, business wise.
They're doing some stuff in Vegas, like getting a casino.
Just
They're doing a
moves,
lot of
For
moves.
him?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
on his
yeah,
name?
yeah. He was
Oh,
doing a
that's
business
dope.
thing.
But
That's crazy, man.
and at the hands of his own people.
Yeah. Well, I would love to play that, but I guess we'll do it later because I think
Yeah.
it's on my.
You don't got it or
computer.
what?
I don't got it in here. I'm looking for it, but
That'd be
it's.
dope. It was a hard ass verse. We'll
But
fucking
yeah,
redo it. Who has the rights to that? Do you have paperwork on that, or what?
no, it was never no paperwork, but no, it's somebody at Def Jam told me like just take the acapella and then put it on a different beat, and then just drop it as a freestyle
Okay.
and call it Nipsey Hussle freestyle, and then maybe you can pull it off like that.
Okay.
That's what they told me. So it's
That's
my
what we'll do.
it's my song
Okay.
Oh, sweet.
and it's my freestyle. Plus he says my name all over like.
Oh, that's
So it's
dope.
not like
Oh, we're gonna
It's like-
whore that shit out.
Like it's legit.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna. That's gonna be your song when you.
And then maybe that can be something, but but if not, guess what? I can always catch a couple of words of it, and then maybe scratch it into some
Yeah.
nice
Okay.
rhythm. And
Yeah, we'll
some
figure
nice,
something out.
But definitely the creative part, and I would love to just do it for his legacy or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
to add
know,
to the
like,
legacy. And then you cut his family, and I don't know how that works, but
He got
maybe they
killed.
could get splits.
Yeah.
It's like it's better than it's sitting on a fucking hard drive,
Yeah.
right?
It is.
Shit.
That's what I was thinking. I should have did
For
with
sure.
Max, like for Max B and everything. But the fact that he's in jail is like some paperwork that you can't do, so you gotta wait. But Hey, so imagine all this happening on fall all of a sudden like that, Get a nice
Yeah.
thing from Max, and then French come back, and then maybe something with Nipsey, and then Kanye West come back too, and then,
Nah, I
maybe
think
Jay
that-
like, okay, kid. But then how about who you put these people with, if that's the case? If we look in that, if we,
Okay,
if
hold
we,
on.
if
What,
we
what,
thinking
what?
big
Run it back,
right
run it
now,
back. What? I didn't get that.
like a mixtape or album like that.
Yeah, but I feel like okay, Kanye ain't fucking with you. French ain't fucking with you. Jay-Z ain't gonna fuck with you. And the list goes on of people that ain't gonna fuck with you, even though you help them.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, you got it?
Hey yo, this is DJ Lazy K, the mixtape queen.
Fire.
Cinematic music, stand up, the whole West Coast, Nipsey Hussle. Yeah, very exclusive.
You said you got the hitchhike, that's right. You wanna run?
So that's one song. Like we can go into like.
Let me hear the verse. Or does he have a hook or verse?
Well, that's just the mixtape I did with him.
Just a drop.
Oh, that's
No,
a
it's
drop.
the mixtape. The whole
No.
full mixtape is just
Oh.
him.
You know I set the tone in this mixtape shit.
to her.
So it was really West Coast
Yeah.
Super West
10
Coast.
years ago.
DJ Lazy K, number one.
Nobody knew this shit in New York, but it sold like crazy.
Turn your radios up.
Oh, that's Nip right there.
That's Nip? Yeah. He sounds like 50.
Yeah, dude, it has that 50 bounce, right?
Because he came to New York to do
Ah.
this.
Music.
So,
Sounds super.
so it's like,
G-Unit.
yeah.
All that. And right now we chilling up, man. We finna get into my record. So look, I need you to drop that for me, like right.
What year was it?
Yeah. Shout it out,
2010?
Snips.
Oh, this one was hard right here.
1020,
2010? You mean?
2012.
No money out, it's the movement. Nipsey Hussle, the album. South Central State of Mind. This here, future in game. They right here, right now, Nipsey Hussle.
Blue Converse, nigga.
This one was hard.
Rich rolling from the dirt, just banging my turf like Snoop
Yeah.
did. Same color rag,
That shit hard.
new crib.
I don't even know that song. What song is that?
I don't know, but that shit is hard, bro.
So all of this, he gave it to me.
What song was that?
This is called They Roll. Future in the Game.
They Roll?
They Roll.
Okay.
So you see what I'm saying? All these is songs that he literally sometimes you just can find them on my mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? Even with Kanye, like I could pull my mixtape with Kanye right now, and he talks, and then he do freestyle. But he have a song with Janet Jackson. He gave it to me, but I don't sell him. I put it somewhere people can stream it. Live Mixes doesn't pay me for streamings. This tape just this one tape right here has 155,000 views.
Hey, yo, this is DJ Lazy K, the mixtape queen.
So
But
if
the
I
mixtape game
pull
has
up-
changed, hasn't it?
Yeah, the mixtape
Lazy?
game is.
Like-
There's the Kanye West.
Like,
right-
ain't
right next
nobody
to
like
it.
putting it
Kanye
on
West.
DJs anymore. Like, who was the last one? DJ Charisma out of here in LA?
Oh, she's the one doing it.
Charisma.
Yeah, but that shit
Charisma
played
was
out. That shit played out, right? What do you mean no?
Girl, Lazy K still ain't give me none.
Okay, okay, I'm gonna tell you your drop. Hold on. You ready?
He said, "This is Kanye to the West with my homegirl Lazy K. She still ain't gave me nothing."
Oh, let me hear that one more time.
She still ain't gave me
She
nothing.
still ain't gave me none.
Homegirl, Lazy K still ain't give me none.
That's hard.
Yeah. You know what? Can I tell you something? You're gonna get a clip of all those dope ass people that are legends now and have said your name, and you're gonna mix it into one thing, and that's
That
gonna be
sounds
your
good.
intro
To the-
into every fucking drop. Cause
There you go.
you clearly, I didn't know that about you. I know you, and I
'Cause
don't know
talk-
you like
I just,
that.
as I told you in the beginning of the conversation, I just keep going because.
But you gotta
when-
whore that shit out, and in a good way, like in
Yeah.
a business way, like yo, like that carries weight.
and that's just
You
one
somebody.
tape out of
Yeah, we're gonna go.
thousands,
We're
and
gonna go
She
through.
have a
thousands
s-
and
a pro
thousands. This
section on
is
the
me.
app of all her
This
mixtapes.
all me. This is all.
That
I
should
mean,
be
this
hard.
is,
Like you could just.
and
go
then
back in
every
the
tape
past.
got 100, 200, 300,000,
That's just
thousands of
music right there.
views, and then you count 1,000 times. It's like
And how much
literally-
did you get paid off those 300,000 views, Lazy K?
It doesn't matter. I never looked at it. It doesn't matter. Like I didn't get paid like that, but I did get paid.
Yes, it does matter.
I did get paid. I
You
didn't
need
get
to
paid.
get
but
paid. You need to value yourself. You're not valuing yourself, so how the fuck can anybody else value you?
So it's like
You don't think you're worth getting paid. That's the problem.
I think that comes from me coming from Europe.
Maybe.
I think that came from there, like humble myself to the point that's like I was scared to ask because I just wanted to fit in.
Mhm.
I think that's where it came from.
Okay, time to
If-
shake that shit.
yeah.
You're grown up now.
So
With grown up bills.
So I was always like admiring the
Yeah.
culture,
Nah,
Yeah.
fuck
and I
that.
was always
I'm just happy to be
the
part
groupie of the
yeah.
culture.
Yeah.
I felt like I was the groupie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that. And then for me to come across all these people is like I was not asking because I was just pleased being there. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that was it. But now it's like looking back into time, and then you have all these people. Sometimes I even came across people that are worth nothing. Like if you ask me, the integrity, their life, everything, and they make all this money. You know
Who?
what I'm saying?
Who?
Who? No, I don't know. I don't
Well,
gonna
who?
name him, but
Name the motherfucker. You don't think he's worth shit anyways? He did you dirty.
nah, not to me, but it's people
Oh.
in the music business that I felt like they were in all that hot, and then they just blow up.
Took off.
Yeah.
Who?
Oh.
Alright. You don't want to say it. Don't say it.
Well, no, I'm not saying.
You're scared. It's okay.
No, I'm not scared. It's just I can think of it right now. But like you know, I can think of it right now.
All right.
But let's just go from there. Like I like
Yeah.
your idea. We're gonna do it. We're about to mix it up somewhere, and this is the new connection, east to west.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And then I mean, you know, come hang out with me in New York one day, and I'll take you
Yes.
around. And you're gonna see how
I'm kind of bougie now, man. Unless you're taking me to
what-
Manhattan, I ain't
Oh, yeah,
trying to
yeah,
go
yeah,
see
nah.
the fucking hood.
No, we're not going to the hood. Like,
Okay.
You know, it's crazy. Last time I went to New York, I stayed in Times Square the whole time.
Yeah. Okay. I'm a bougie
I got
motherfucker.
bougie. Like, I'm not going there. I'm not going there.
I ain't trying to end
But
up.
it was
Rest in peace to
Corona.
Nipsey, but I know
was
what
it
happens
was
when
in
you
the
hang
summer.
around
Yes.
with motherfuckers. If you hang around with 6 broke motherfuckers, you're gonna be the 7th. So I want to hang around with 6 rich motherfuckers.
Yeah,
So I can
nah.
be the 7th.
Now, don't worry. I'm going to take you around my rich
Sorry.
friends.
I
and
like
my-
7.
All right.
Yeah.
So take me to New York, the bougie spots. Show me around. You'll
Yeah.
show me like the real NY, and then you know
Yeah. No hood for you.
maybe like just a drive through, just like yo, this is blah blah.
Okay, we just
blah.
go a little bit up to Harlem.
Okay.
Harlem is the closest
Let
you
us
get to the
document. Can we
hood.
document it? Let's do a day in the
Yeah.
life.
We're going
Yeah,
some.
we can go to
Alright.
Harlem.
That'd be hard.
Nah, I'm not that bitch, man. I'll pull up to the hood.
But to me,
Like,
like,
I'm
the
good.
hood, the
I'm not
hood is
famous
really
either.
Staten Island, the Bronx. Like you get, I mean, I don't know. I love the hood. I always love
I
the
love
hood.
the fucking.
I mean,
hood.
I came
That's
from
the problem.
Switzerland. Look at my lifestyle. I came from Switzerland. I mean, I was around Benzes, BMWs, rich people. I used to sit down on the side and watch my aunt fly in and out, down and up, and learn how to fly a plane. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
My aunt, she used to take me on the weekends, and I used to watch her ride. But let me ask her for $1. She be, no.
Hey, lady.
This is rich people. Like I hella rich people. And then it was my life. It's like, and then how the fuck I went from there and I'm like, fuck this shit, to go look for the Grammys, hood ghettos in the Bronx, and like, that's where I felt me. And my family always felt like I was not good. Like I always felt like it goes into my youth. That's where the problem starts. If it's that a problem, you know what I'm saying?
That
it
what?
came from there.
That what came from?
My youth, like that not asking, or because every time I asked
Yeah.
my family, nah, they were me like it
Yeah,
came
so
from
now-
there.
so
and
now you
this
don't
is
ask.
rich people that could have given to me.
Yeah, now you
know what
don't
I'm saying?
ask.
No ask. And then I didn't even
gotta
talk
ask.
to my family no more.
Closed mouths don't get fed.
Right, I heard that so many times. And I
understand
tried
that?
that one time and it fucking worked. I went to the Bronx where I was like, I will double for my tape. No. Well, I'm not gonna leave it here. And I walked away like, please, call me back, because I need this money so bad. And then, okay, I get it. Here's your
There you
double
go.
money. And I got it. I'm like, oh, but why didn't keep going like this? Like it's like,
Yeah.
"Urgh."
And it's not about taking advantage. It's just
just
knowing
what
your
you
worth.
belong.
Knowing what
But
you're
yeah,
worth.
we're gonna fix all that. I'm in the process of doing that, and I'm very thankful for what I had. So it's not like I really regret anything.
You know what? 2020, I think, was like the first year that I paid my rent on time on all my rents. All fucking
Dang, that's
Yo,
awesome.
I don't know
all
how
my
I did it.
bills, everything on time. Like my
I
girl
pay
just
my
automatic deduction.
credit cards
Yeah.
on time. I pay
Automatically deduct
everything.
that shit.
No,
I don't even need to know.
the first month of quarantine, I ain't gonna lie, I paid my rent on the 30th that month.
Okay.
I was 30 days late on that month. But then the next month and the month, I was on time with my rent too. Everything and my bills and my thing. And then I was so happy that they didn't charge me for my Sprinter for 3 months.
Oh, they do that.
Yeah, they gave me like a choice that you don't pay the car for like 3 months. And then so I used that money to kind of like come see you in the studio or come, you know what I'm saying, invest back in myself and everything. And I was a little good around that time. It kind of worked for me. But then
Yeah.
it was also the time when I was back on my own. So
Okay.
all of this I'm thankful for. And like
That's
I said,
dope.
it's just time to just let the people hear what I've done. But and if it's not about me, it's about like make them feel good, because that's how I feel right now. That's why I want to fix that Sprinter so I can pull to the beach and then just open my doors and put music in there and make. I peeped it. I did that in a park one time, and next I'm sitting there with my dog, RP my dog, play my music.
Come on in. Since you want to interrupt the fucking
And if you-
podcast and lazy midway
And
through.
if you people around, like far in the distance, dancing to my music. So that right there, mate.
Yeah, but we're in a virtual world now.
Yeah,
We're not
now
in the
you
real
gotta-
world, all right? Like, fuck 100 people in person. We need 100,000
See, that's-
people on the
that's-
virtual
that's,
world.
That's the business mind.
That's
of
where
yours.
the that's where the
He like,
money's
fuck
at.
love, get the check. that's
Yeah, no.
that's where we at right
Yeah,
now.
We gonna figure it out later.
Nah, but we gonna figure it out, and I'm just thankful for this. you
yeah,
know.
and I'm thankful for you coming on short notice. You know, like it was just meant to be. Looking forward to working with you. Anything you need to plug up, last minute
Yeah.
shit, like plug it up.
No, let's just plug that. If you're an up and coming artist and then you want to get on my mixtapes and then you want to, get some studio time, create a single with me here,
Yep.
anything that can help you to develop your business. Yeah, hit me at DJ Lazy K. That's my Instagram, or DJ Lazy K LIVE at gmail.com. And send an MP3, and then I just throw them on the radio, my mixtapes, and then, like I said, like that's my new radio now. And
Until
let's
we take
do
it away. We're gonna take it away.
Let's do it. Let's.
Sorry,
let's
Shaq,
put
but
that
I'm taking
Sprinter.
Lazy
Yeah,
K
sorry,
with
Shaq.
us.
Nah, don't worry. He's gonna come here and play DJ with us too. Like Shaq is.
We're gonna
I-
need a bigger chair.
Yeah. No. He's actually gonna pick the smallest chair.
Does he really?
look.
So he can sit in there and make fun. Like, so he love for people to laugh.
Oh, that's dope.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
he
he
love
just-
for people to laugh, and he does the dumbest things just to make
The
you.
elephant in the
Yeah.
room instantly.
Yeah, like he's that type of guy. Like he's that.
I,
So
mean, I can't even imagine. It must be like, God damn.
so
I
yeah.
didn't even know they made humans this big.
Well, you never know. There's my celebrity friend, and I'm thankful that I had him as a
Yeah, that's
friend,
dope.
because now look, he gave me the opportunity to do something, and it's amazing. And now
all
maybe
you can
he
ask
do
for.
wanna beat, and he do wanna do a song, and let's
Yeah.
send him that beat. And see, you never know.
We need to make the hottest
Now
track
he
he's
can be
made.
a doper rapper now, because now you got all this mumbling music, so he can probably
Yeah.
throw some bars in there and sound good now.
We should put him in a celebrity match, boxing match with Shaq versus I
Lazy
don't know.
K.
Oh my
No,
No.
we gotta
That's
get
awesome.
somebody else for that.
But yeah.
Sweet.
Anything else?
No, that's it. Just thank you guys for everything, and just let's keep the party going,
Awesome. Thank you
All
so
right.
much. Dude. Awesome
and let's
energy.
keep
Loved it.
dancing.
Awesome.
That's all.
Let's go hear this mixtape and all this shit that you're talking about.
Where's my laptop?
We out,
It's on my lap-
motherfuckers.
Oh, my laptop is here. We out.
Peace, peace,
Thank
peace,
you to our 3
peace.
followers for tuning in.
Thank you, 3 followers. We're gonna multiply this into. Is that?
Yeah.
Oh, and Merry Christmas to everybody. Thank you for coming. God bless you. Good night.